We're
No.
live.
Wait, no. Hi. Hey. It's us. Water under
Why?
the bridge. We're
Do I have
here.
to cut that out too?
Yeah.
I want them to see it, Nexer. I want
Not
them.
their fault.
Welcome to my world. Hello.
Hi. It's us. We're playing. This is a Pathfinder Second Edition game where we play old modules that we convert to Pathfinder Second Edition and set in the homebrew campaign setting of Enderin. Well,
Nice.
go on. Now it's your turn. Do something.
You
Oh, we're
tell
bantering.
me about your favorite time travel movie.
Oh.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
I mean,
Is that an action movie?
Well, that's hard to argue with.
Yes. There was a sequel as well, which I was surprised by because, like, it was such a good premise. Like, 10 out of 10 acting, everything perfect. Like, why would you need a sequel? It's like, Casablanca 2. Who is she?
I
Do
mean,
we consider?
I've never seen it, but that should be no surprise to anyone. But over this weekend, I've seen The Fast and the Furious and The Matrix for the first time.
Oh, the
not
Matrix
time
is-
travel.
That's
but I
not-
guess
not
it's in the
time-
future.
Kind of time travel.
Matrix is iconic.
Yeah.
The
Yes,
Matrix
it
is
is.
time
I've
travel.
never
It's
seen
going
it.
from the distant future to 1999, the peak of human civilization.
I
Apparently.
mean, it's technically not time travel, it's simulation, but sure. My favorite time travel movie is Edge of Tomorrow because you get to see Tom Cruise repeatedly killed. That's the only reason.
Oh, that one! I haven't seen that.
Yes.
I would like to see exactly what you just described, though.
It's not a great movie, but it's great to watch that.
Cathartic.
It's one of the few movies that Tom Cruise doesn't start his character as really skilled. He starts as just like some guy
Averagely skilled.
and then dies repeatedly. It's great.
Okay, but
Spoilers.
I would argue that just by merit of the fact that he's Tom Cruise, he is incapable of being just some guy. Like, he's just starting at a different starting line.
I mean, he still looks like Tom Cruise, but he acts like I was going to say douche, but a different kind of douche, I guess.
Cruise, yeah, we're still in the Tom Cruise domain.
Yeah. He
I mean,
dies a
it is
lot.
basically it's basically roguelike the movie, isn't it? He just starts out shit, and then each time he dies, he's like, gets a little bit better, and suddenly I've got a brand new gun. How
Like
lovely.
Dark Souls.
I would say more like
no.
Returnal, if we're going along those lines.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever played Returnal?
It is Groundhog Day smashed into Predator.
Awesome.
Bill Murray.
It's great. Without Bill Murray, obviously, because otherwise it would have been the best film ever.
Of course.
I'm not sure I like very many time travel movies.
No, I'm the same.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really watch time travel. I don't really watch movies. I watch a lot more of series. So Doctor Who counts.
I mean, there was the Doctor Who movie.
Does Futurama count? Because
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Okay,
Futurama
well,
is
wait a
like-
minute though. That's the time. We can't talk about the time travel episode. We as a community collectively agreed.
I don't mean that. I just mean the very episode 1 where he travels into the future.
Hang on, which time travel episode though?
True.
By freezing himself until that. Does that count? I don't know.
Yeah, I would say that counts.
I would. Okay, in that case, that's fair game. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I was gonna say though, which time travel episode though?
Yeah, it's
all
all.
the end
We're
of
not
time.
talking about that.
Oh, so the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but Blaze, I know you're also into Doctor Who. So which Doctor's the best Doctor?
100% David Tennant. I will die on this hill. Matt Smith was a good replacement. He had big boots to fill. David Tennant was still better.
That's a hill I've not ever looked at. So
like
feel free to
Peter
go on it.
Capaldi, I'm going to speak out for this one. Peter Capaldi on a second watch, really good. First watch was a struggle.
Yeah, agreed.
But that was
second
less
watch
Peter
through
Capaldi.
of Peter Capaldi, really good.
Yeah,
from him. But
I don't understand
Matt
why if
Smith,
something was bad the first time you'd watch it again.
the writing it so Peter Capaldi was so different as a Doctor, like Christopher Eccleston, then to David Tennant, then to Matt Smith. It was like 3 very different Doctors, but they kind of progressed in the same kind of way. And then suddenly this old guy comes in and he's just completely different dynamic between him and the companion. It's a different dynamic with him and the whole story. He's completely different personality in all ways. And actually, it was, I think, bad writing, not bad acting.
Yeah, the writing for his first season was dire. But like his second season was absolutely brilliant. Like Heaven Sent and Hell Bent, that little double episode was top tier. That's why Stephen Moffat probably got the role in the first place. Just a shame it was like some of his last episodes.
And that's my position.
Season 1 of Doctor Who. So
I'm going to spectate you guys dying on this hill from very far away and have zero opinions about it. So you're welcome to that hill.
You know what? I take it back. It was John Hurt. He was only in one episode, and it was brilliant.
There you go.
I'm just happy I know who you're talking about. That's unusual for me.
Banter completed, Asko.
Yes.
That's good
Have
banter.
we met the quota?
XP,
yes,
please.
quota satisfied.
XP.
Anyway, music today was provided by Michael Gelfi Studios, Tabletop RPG Music, and Macro Music. Let's get started. Okay. So, our party of heroes, the Valkyrie, have found themselves lost in the infamous Desert of Desolation, following up on a prophecy that they were sort of strong-armed into, in some cases literally kicking and screaming. It involved freeing a Dark One, which they did, and then subsequently defeating him once and for all. To do this, they have been collecting 5 holy star gems left behind by the Archmage Martek. With these 5, it was said they could go to his tomb and uncover his sphere of power, the only weapon capable of truly removing the Ifrit Calatharius forever. In the meantime, there is a sort of friendly, but actually kind of a douche a Jathum, locked in battle across the desert with Calatharius. The Valkyrie have used this extra time, this stall tactic, to recover the 5th and final star gem from Medinat Muskawu, the cursed city of stone on an isle amid a sea of glass. Now, in the interest of sort of a gentle cinematic cutaway, where we pick up is on the shores of the Sea of Glass. Ah, crap.
Sea of crap.
All the hidden stuff is not going to be hidden, is it?
Well, not for me.
Is that going to be a problem?
A cloud skate a magical skiff that you use to traverse the Sea of Glass lies beached in the sand, maybe 25 feet away from the Valkyrie. The time is set, but no one. The time is. Oh wow! Right. So technically, it would have been what, an hour. The time is 9:20 in the morning. You are all gathered not far from the beached Cloud Skate. You see a tarp that you set up for your camels and some desert jackasses. It's a little sandy, but intact. The desert wind sort of whistling through it, creating a gentle breeze. Your camels surprisingly reacting to seeing you. They seem
Oh, they're still there?
Pleased to see you. The desert jackasses are not present.
Oh, they've moved on.
Have they been eaten by the camels?
There is no sign of blood, bones, or what have you.
Yes.
Camels are relentless.
But
They don't leave any trace.
As soon as you guys are disembarking, though, like brushing sand off of you, like just stepping off of the cloud skiff, the camels are, we'll say, talking to you. You know what? How would you describe camel noises? Like
Braying.
groaning?
It's braying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I know donkeys bray.
It's closer to braying than it is neighing. It's like.
I imagine there's a lot of yelling and spitting.
That's just from Medora.
Well, it's only been a couple. Or well, it's not been an entire week, but it is clear they are hungry.
Oh God. Oh. Do we have food?
And they are telling you all about it.
I think we left them with all of our food, didn't we?
Yes, in bags.
What do you mean in bags?
As in, they didn't have access to it.
Like they couldn't eat it? Surely we would not have
food's in the fridge, guys. Good luck.
Bearing in mind that we knew that they could survive for like 7 days without food.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
So they're
let's open the bag. It's time to feast.
Yeah, let's get these guys happy and take a rest.
For visuals, Ashlow, may I suggest on Observer have the token selected, and it will cut to the vision of the token instead of just everything, and it should light up a little bit of it.
Oh, nice. There we go. Fixed it.
Hey.
And by fixed it, I mean you fixed it. Good job.
Could I use unending subsistence at this point, just so we don't... I don't want to run the risk of running out of food.
Of course. Now that you guys are here, you kind of it's only 9:30, but you've been awake already a lot longer than you normally are. It might feel like it's lunchtime.
Well, is this our normal traveling time? I don't remember.
I think we start at 6 usually, right?
We normally do 6 till 10.
Noon.
And then sleep.
I thought.
Was it 6 till noon and then noon till 6 and then...
Oh God, I don't remember.
Either way, we can double up and just not travel till the evening.
It was 6 to around noonish.
I'm pretty sure it was in 6-hour increments. I don't know where the increments started.
Yeah, we could push on.
At this point, I would say you can move 1 full hex before it gets to the hot part of the day, if you want to. If you have a direction you want to go.
Okay.
So,
I'm fine with that.
Before we start cameling, what do we want to do with the skate? Are we leaving it here? Shall I jump on it and coast it? Or, as in, if we're walking around the coast, or are we going down the path? Or...
Leave it for the next unfortunate adventurer trying to find any fortune in the cursed city.
Askell, can you remind me with the skate how many people / camels we can fit on it?
I believe you were able to fit all of yourselves and one mount.
And if 2 people weren't on it?
Then you could fit another half of a mount.
Which half?
We don't need it.
A mount
though.
counts for 4.
We don't need the right.
We don't now. It was more just if we were going to stick to this coast and go that way, because I thought that was.
I think you should just leave it here and not worry about it.
Okay. Let's go.
Monsieur Kairek, which way?
Use the compass.
Yeah, no.
No, use
Judging by the
compass.
position of the stars.
No, not those. Use the compass.
I would like to use the star gem, por favor.
Okay. You take it in your hand. What do you? How do you go about this process?
So, not being too familiar with the kind of magical technology of a star gem, and I don't think anyone here has trusted me with any of the others, so it is brand new to me.
Oh, you shake it like an 8-ball.
No, I'm just gonna hold it in my hand, maybe cast some incantations around it, and wonder why it's doing nothing. Then,
as you turn
Medora's
with it,
gonna
it begins
slowly
to glow
turn
for
Key
a
round.
Medora's
Medora's just gonna be like, look.
I'm still doing this, by the way.
Now
I'm
it's pointing at something.
Oh.
Key,
As
when
you
it's
face-
brighter. When it's brighter. Look at when it's brighter.
But
As you
it's already
face the
brighter.
northwest, it begins to glow.
Wait, so
Giving
what
off
happens if you
light.
hold it behind your back and then turn face the direction?
Key won't be able to see when it's brighter.
That's
No, I'm
true,
gonna
but
try it.
would it even be
So much.
glowing?
It stopped working,
it would.
guys.
It's
When?
still glowing.
When
When he's
Key.
facing it, or when?
No, Marco, look at this.
If
Medora's
a star gem is alone in the desert, does anybody see it glowing?
Medora's just going
I
to
think 6 idiots
Key
will.
and put Key's arm behind his back with the star gem, turn Key to the southwest and be like, look,
Is it
the
glowing?
star gem's still technically to the north.
Is the star gem glowing when you face the direction,
I
or is
don't-
it facing the direction and then you have to?
I
I
don't
feel
care.
like-
I want out of this desert.
As long as
This
it,
is fun. We're doing science.
we haven't hit it with a hammer yet. This isn't science.
Should we try that next?
Let's find
like-
the
Sounds
doom
good.
first. I want that sphere.
Can we take the seascape? I've had enough.
I think it only works on glass, unfortunately.
Yeah, we could go around the coast.
Well, I think we need to go that way anyway. So I presume we're going the most direct way possible rather than trying to find
so
a path.
this way, right?
The other
That's-
northwest.
We go one
That's
hex.
west, or no, that's east.
That's
That's
east.
That's definitely
Yeah.
east.
But we can't go here, right? Because that's.
Well, we'd have to go
Can-
west and then north.
Oh,
at
I
this
see what
point.
you're
Can
saying.
the camels walk across this one hex?
No. We'll
if
get
you
burned. and
wanna
slip.
if you want to barbecue.
I'm just asking. I'm like, so but we could follow the coast round, right? Rather
Yes.
than going through the middle of the hexes, we could be on the coast.
I mean, effectively, it still counts as being in that hex, but yes.
Yeah, okay. We're moving around the coast.
But the other way to
Is
wherever
this your
it's being
first time
pinged.
going off road?
Yeah.
No, we've gone off road.
No, we
No,
went
we've
into
done
the.
off-road before.
Also,
Yes,
doesn't Key
'Cause I've
make
got a
us be
special
not
box I'm
off-road?
supposed to read that you've never gotten before.
Oh, maybe we've never gone
Because
this
like you were
off-road.
following, you weren't on the Sand Voyagers trail. Like you've been off of that, but it's always on like little footpaths and.
Oh, okay.
Didn't we go off road when we went to the city of Phoenix?
Fuck, you're right. You did. Okay.
That's what I thought.
Did we miss
Almost
out on
gotcha.
law?
We were in a
Wow.
river. There's not a road, but it's a path of
It's
a
water
road for
path.
The
boats.
river valley is considered separate. Okay, but you guys are then gearing up the camels, heading west. Do I have that right?
West, yes.
Okay. No problem.
But I'm going to stay facing northwest while shuffling sideways.
You don't want
I
it
am
to
going to
turn off.
say you have to spend a little time feeding the camels first because they will probably rebel if they don't get to eat before you march them. I'm going to use that as an excuse to get us up to 9:30. And then off you go, stretching to the limits of sight. The sand dunes of the desert roll into the distance, baked by the blazing sun. Not a single stone shows through the glittering grains, nor does a single insect scurry across its surface. In every direction, the burning silence of the sand sea is oppressive and forbidding. I suppose with the exception of north and northeast, where it's just the sky and powerful waves of heat radiating off of it. The sun beats down on you like a golden hammer, the crescent shapes of the dunes marching into infinity in most directions. Whatever landmarks might be out there are hidden behind the shimmering desert air. You aren't really sure how far you go. It feels like one sand dune is identical to the next. But before you know it, it's noon.
Noon o'clock.
And I believe you guys stopped for a break here, yes?
Yes, please.
Yo.
It's getting too hot. I don't like it. I got
forgot.
sand in
There's
places.
supposed to be desert checks.
Too late.
Wait for it.
Can't retcon.
No.
Find a whole bunch
Don't
of
I think I had a
jackasses.
special button for it, right? I did. I found it. Wait, what? Whatever.
Hidden.
Well, that's supposed to be hidden, so I'm going to go ahead and remove that.
It was hidden.
Also, that's
It was.
not
I
checking.
didn't see the
that's
result.
It just said hidden.
Oh, that's nice. But still, oh, there it is. Desert encounter check. That's the one, I think.
Oh,
Oh,
it
this
says
one
no
is not
encounter.
hidden, actually. So, well,
Well,
but I
that's
guess
fine.
we get to know if there's an encounter, anyways, right? We just don't get to know.
That
what
is
it
true.
hopefully.
You'll find out. Okay.
Oh, you're kidding.
It's noon.
We're setting up camp.
How long do you want to spend? What do you do now?
We do 6 hour, right?
Mhm.
Or
Wait,
yeah.
do we do
Just-
6-hour rests?
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
It's
way-
a hot
We
part
do
of the day.
six
until
Okay, then
noon.
at 6
Yeah,
is
yeah.
okay.
we're
So,
doing like- yeah.
anything you want to do during these 6 hours, or are you just kind of sheltering and waiting it out?
Does this count as a beach, seeing as we are right next to a glass sea?
Yeah, it's just you wouldn't want to go for a swim.
or go out on the beach. It's really hot.
That too.
I wonder what this place looked like before it was turned into this. Well, I guess it was sand, wasn't it? It wasn't even a sea.
Hmm.
So it's not a
I'd
beach
say.
then. False alarm.
Are we in like the big tent that we have, or are we in? We're not in Medora's thing, right?
I think you would be.
In the hut.
Oh, well,
Acclimatized
unless Medora
headphones.
wants to cast it, but I thought that was the evening thing.
Just making
Nope.
sure.
You tell me.
Nope. Nope. We're in the tent.
Hey, A3,
Hello.
can I talk to you about something?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's this
I'm
very
just-
private atmosphere.
I'm gonna go shuffle over by A3.
Wait,
Can you
is
help
this?
me? What?
I didn't know
Is
if I
this
was.
what?
Is this quiet? Am I supposed to be quiet whilst we?
No.
As in,
Like
okay.
it doesn't matter
Can
that
I
much.
can. To answer your question, I don't know yet.
Can you? I need help making something,
Is it taffy?
and you're the best maker of things that I know. So I thought maybe you could
Thank
help.
you. Oh, I can try.
But it's like a really like here. She'll pull out the tier Medora gave her. It's this. It's really like seems really fragile gem, glass like gem, but I want to like hollow it out and make it stronger. Does that make sense?
No.
I want to put some things in it.
Okay, but if
But
you
I-
hollow it out, it will be less strong.
Okay, but how do we make it stronger? Do I have to put it in
To what?
something?
For what? So
I
there's
just don't
so
want it
many
to break
questions.
immediately.
That is a risk you're gonna have to take because I still don't understand what you want to do with it. So
Oh
are
wait.
you trying to put things in it? Are you
It
trying
might
to?
already be hollow. Yeah,
Are
I
you-
want to put some things in it.
Okay, it's really not very big. What is there something
They're
specific
small.
you want in it? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want the outside to be visible? Do you want the inside to be visible? How do you want
You could kind of
things to
you
not
could kind
fall
of
out
see
of it?
through it.
Does it need a
and I think-
stopper? Does it?
Yeah.
Is this just being?
The amount of questions. It's already starting to draw up some blueprints.
I was just like, just holler. Is it like a bowl? Is it like a cup? Is it like a bottle? Is it like?
It's a tear shape.
No. I mean the thing you want to end up with.
It's these. It could be this. It needs.
Do you want
this
it to,
this
like-
doesn't need to change. I just want it to hold these other little things.
Okay, but it does need to change if you want it to hold things because it currently doesn't.
It just needs a hole and a stopper, right?
I mean, maybe.
Okay, well, I want to put these things in there, and she'll pull out a little pouch and hand it to Ithri.
Ithri will open the
This is
pouch.
a big
Are they
gem.
fluid? Are they solid? What's Ithri looking at?
They're 6 glass beads.
You want to take some glass beads and put them in a bigger glass bead.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you
I
do
can't-
that?
Not right now. It definitely could be done, but it depends whether if it's going to work out to look like what you think it's going to look like and act like what you think it's going to act like, which isn't really clear either way, to be honest.
It doesn't need to look or act like anything. Just is what it is.
I mean, no, it does because it's a choice.
what do you mean?
I mean, if there's different ways of doing things, then you need to know how to do them so that you can do them in the way that in one specific way.
Well, yeah, but you're going to decide how to do it in whatever specific way you want to.
So as long as beads in glass, do you want to be able to see the glass beads through it?
At least a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Because see how they're all different colors? I want you to be able to see the different colors.
Okay. Okay.
Ithri, needs to be a rush order, so I'll pay extra if I have to.
You have to.
Okay.
I'm going to need a think. I'll have a think whilst we rest. You
Okay.
keep these because you keep the beads. I've got it here. You keep these. I will work on it.
Okay. Okay.
Prototype.
Thank you. Okay.
Ithri
She'll
gets
run
his
off
own
and-
tear out and starts looking at it.
I'll run off and do whatever Cora does.
Here's one I prepared earlier.
The sun beats down on you through the afternoon. Balls. There's nothing out here. No travelers, no wildlife. Just heat waves and sand.
Just to clarify, while we are resting, there's somebody keeping watch, right?
Yeah,
My
I would-
assumption is
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
like,
like this isn't like everyone's asleep resting so much as this is like
Yeah.
everyone's out of the heat, maybe napping a little bit, but like just
I'm thinking like if we have that big tent up, that would throw some shade, right? So maybe somebody's sitting out in the shade to watch the surroundings to not get all the
Yeah, it's
heat
got
from
some
the sun.
distracts. we're throwing all that shade.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Before you know it, the sun is setting. It's 6 p.m. ish. Oh, right. I gotta actually fast forward. It's 6 p.m. ish. And now, normally you would have 2 hexes, but because of difficult terrain, right, which you ignore because he is a horizon walker, right? Don't you ignore desert difficult terrain?
I believe
remembering that
we do. Let me just make sure, because I know we definitely ignore the heat to an extent.
Does that mean
I'm
everybody
so
else
excited
has
to be
to follow
a
the
hard
expert?
ass.
Horizon Walker, Desert. That one's for the heat. That one's also for the heat. No.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, guys! Guys, look! I found number 25!
Yeah,
Yeah, we found it
established
last
that
time.
last time. Yeah.
You
We
said
did?
25 was a container for
the cursed
26
island,
or
right?
something?
Oh,
Isn't
sorry.
the cursed
Oh, yeah.
island 25?
Yeah.
No, sorry. We do ignore non-magical difficult terrain for the purpose of travel speed.
Well, that's this. Okay, well, happy day. You guys may as well be on a 4-lane carriage expressway.
Camel Expressway.
Yeah. He might have a lot of eccentricities. Just so many of them. Like an unfathomable amount of eccentricities. But boy, does that lizard know how to travel just the right paths through the sand to avoid the worst of the dunes, to avoid the shifting sands.
Oh, come on, don't go that far. How many times? Key, how many times?
I refuse to answer.
7? 8?
I don't think we're too far off double digit.
Sinking sand's different.
He might not
right?
know where. He might have no inkling whatsoever where you actually are. But the one thing he knows for sure is where to walk.
Look, I might fall into a lot of like sand pits and quicksand, but I fall into them and travel in them just as fast as I would anything else.
Obnoxiously, that being accounted for, your move speed is actually faster than even traveling on the Sand Voyager's trail.
Oh.
You actually get 3 hexes before midnight. And as you are following the coastline, the star gem is glowing brighter and sort of beginning to pulse with light as you travel onward. And then,
When it gets to midnight, we need
The
to
neatest
stop
thing
and have a
happened.
camp, don't we?
Mhm.
well, before
Are
about
we having a
we'll
raving
say
camp?
about 11. About 11 o'clock. Before you're like, you guys are like, well, it's getting pretty late. You're starting to get a little snoozy, but you know, you're sort of on the end of your voyage.
It was a long day.
You don't really know where you're going. You don't exactly like, you're just sort of following the blinking light. But sort of with the waning golden moon as a backdrop ahead of you, you can make out a silhouette of 3 towering spires rising straight and true out of the desert sands ahead. What do you do? At present, it's hard to gauge just like how close it actually is. It's ahead.
Do we want to stop here so that we're not doing stuff while it's real cold? Because
Yes.
it's real cold. Should we wait until 6 a.m., I guess? Okay.
I think so. Yeah. That's where we're going though, right?
I mean, it's what the shiny light says.
Okay. Shiny light knows what it's talking about. So
I think so.
It's me.
Okay, so you're breaking for camp.
How close to the glass have we stayed? Are we pretty close?
You tell me.
We followed
That's
the
up to you
coast,
guys.
I think, so we're pretty close.
Okay. If it's within like a 3 to 5 minute walk, Ithri's gonna go and investigate after the camp is set up.
Investigate which?
The glass.
The glass.
The sea of glass. Specifically, Ithri wants to go
Oh.
and inspect the glass.
Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah, no problem.
And what he's trying to figure out is, one, if it stays hot overnight, or how hot it stays overnight, and two, if it's possible to carve isn't the right word. He's going to take his tools and try and make a hole in the glass,
Mold?
like a bowl in the glass, if it's possible.
So you've at this point you've cut chunks out of the glass before.
Yeah, this is more trying to make a smooth bowl in it, just to see if it's possible.
It'll definitely take you some time.
Mhm.
Do you have any pertinent tools for this?
Smithing tools, so not really.
Okay.
And an ever-burning torch.
Definitely up. That'll definitely make the DC a little higher.
Okay.
And it will take time.
Ithri only wants to spend up until midnight, so however long. Oh, hi. I cast Find
I would
Familiar.
say go ahead and let's make a crafting check.
I have
Yes?
this. It doesn't say what kind of kit it is. But could this be
Yeah, you would have
used?
needed to make note when you.
You gave
got
me
that item.
this. I don't know.
We got those from
Are those-
the magic guy city, I think, right? From Phoenix? Wasn't that in one of the rooms there?
Probably.
And wasn't that the stuff you gave me to fix the sand skiff?
Oh yeah, it was. Oh,
Okay.
Typical.
he doesn't need anything.
It's sand skiff fixing.
Well, we're gonna have to figure out what those tools are for sure. In the meantime, as you guys are settling down, having sort of a cold dinner, unless you light a fire, your call. I guess there's probably no reason not to do a fire. In fact, there's every reason to do a fire.
Yeah.
Also, don't need a fire. I've got one of the burning torches.
Are you
Jagro?
keeping that radioactive shit with you?
I left
Yeah.
mine in the city.
I'm
I'm
not
keeping
actually
mine
gonna. Full disclosure, I'm not actually gonna give any of your characters cancer from carrying a radioactive torch. But in the epilogue, that may be a thing if you keep that thing. I may have to.
Give it as a
How do you
gift to a
think she's
king we
gonna
don't
live
like.
forever? She's
So
gonna
why do your
become one
teeth
with
glow
the
in the dark?
ever-burning- She's gonna become one with the ever-burning torch. She can't kill me if I'm ever-burning, right?
I don't think that's true.
Watch me
As you
find
guys
a
are-
way.
Sitting down to some dinner, apparently cooked in a radioactive fire, or as we like to call it, a microwave. You can hear the rhythmic tink, tink, tink of Ithri working down by the sea, sort of. Like there's not much noise out in the desert. You just hear his little tools. Delicate. Strangely delicate for the fact that they're like chisels and like a hacksaw. And then 45 minutes or so later, Ithri comes back with, you may describe precisely what you wanted to make, because with
Ithri
a
isn't
critical
making
success,
anything. This is
whatever
literally a
shape
test.
you wanted to cut,
Like
like
just cuts a hole into the glass. Like a
oh, okay.
Like a fishing hole.
It's
Yeah.
the most perfect
Uh,
hole you've ever seen.
it's a small fist-sized hole. And you come back and say, that was easy.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, deceptively easy. And then Ithri's back, and
Sorry, hi. Shall I take watch? Oh, is there food?
Food's ready.
Cora's gonna
Liz?
pass on dinner tonight. It smells funny. I don't want to have that.
That's fair.
There's
Listen,
cold jerky if you'd rather.
Yeah, I'll have that.
Does Cora eat meat?
Maybe. Are you asking her right now?
No, I feel like we talked about this in some other episode and I don't remember. I thought you only ate fruit or something like that. Maybe I wrote it down.
She's not a bat.
fruitarian. Parrots
Fruit
have
and
feelings
blood.
too.
Oh no, that was the episode where we talked about our favorite foods. That was that.
Okay.
Dude,
I have no other plans for this evening.
so
All right.
Yes. Yes, Ithri?
are we worried about things attacking us from the pillars? Should we keep specifically a strong watch on that? I don't
A
really know
pillar
what we're looking
watch?
for. I mean, it's more just like this shit can't be easy, right?
I mean, that'd be nice if something was easy, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like we went through a
Fly
lot.
over and check them out.
That's not why
We
we
don't
said
even
it.
know how-
Just look.
We don't know how close they are. Right?
It'd be survival to gauge a distance in the desert.
I feel like I just
Historically,
used all of my
the
luck.
party
I'm not
has-
going to try.
Not been good at that check.
I'll try survival.
I can give it a go.
Oh man, Key doesn't get the penalties that everyone else gets.
Is it sense direction then in this case? Or no, maybe not.
This is a blind
Unspecified.
roll. It would be unspecified though.
Survival.
Blind. Oh, terrain expertise desert. Does that apply?
Yes.
Ooh, nice.
You have that?
Yes.
Fuck.
Wait, do I? I hope so. Why else would it be on the thing?
That's mine.
Why is
They
yours
get it
on
because
my?
they're with you for this.
Only if they're
That basically
following.
represents your advice,
Okay.
doesn't it?
I thought it was only if they were following me as the expert, which I guess in the tent they could be.
I'm hoping
Unless
we're outside
Marco
of the tent,
also
otherwise
has
I
it.
can't guess the distance. Hang on, let me check if I actually have it. I think I have. I do.
You do. You actually do have it. Can confirm.
Yeah.
It was your level 1 background feat.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
nice.
Oh.
So 2 of you have. Unbelievable. Key, you're thinking it's only over the next sand dune or 2?
Hmm.
Marco, you're thinking it's only over the next sand dune or 2, but you're actually like, that's not the failure answer. You're correct. Like, yeah, it's actually over the next sand dune or 2. It's pretty close. They're just really big.
Oh.
It's close. She won't take long on the. What's the name? What's it? Griffin? No. What is he?
He's
The
a
flying thing.
Pazuzu. He's a Pazuzu.
I thought that's his name.
Hey, he's a Pazuzu.
Pazuzu the Pazuzu.
Is the
Oh.
camel named Camel?
If he
They
wants
were
to
to
be.
begin
Camel's
with.
named Dax.
Start getting eagle and horse shit in your sleeping bags.
Lovely.
Okay, well, if you want to look, Selene, I guess I won't stop you.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna then mount Pazuzu and take off. She's not gone long. I would say she's probably back within an hour.
That's pretty long, isn't it? For one
For a
sand dune?
scouting run, it's not so bad. Not a, it sort of implies she's being careful.
She's flying under the
So-
radar.
Given that you've only got 6 hours, I would assume most of you are probably asleep when she returns. Who would be on watch, do you think?
I
I
volunteered
think
for first
Ithri,
watch.
Ithri said he was.
Everybody's on
stay up.
watch.
I was gonna say. I mean, me and Marco were out there looking at Pazuzu. Should we go first?
Sure. If
Or
he
sleep
volunteered, but he's not going to fight for it, he will happily sleep.
Oh
I haven't
no, getting to sleep. Yeah. And am I right in assuming that while she might not be on watch, Medora is probably not? sleeping.
Awake.
I had a feeling. Okay.
She's writing.
Yeah. She returns quietly, lands a little away from the camp, whispers some words to Pazuzu, and then approaches. It is quiet. There's no one there, but 3 towers on a stone platform. I think there is entrance.
Guess that's the next goal then.
You should probably go rest and feed the beastie.
I will. She's gonna... I don't want to assume her behavior, presumably approach Medora and settle down nearby. I thought so. Okay. Reassure you that, like, yeah, she's alive. The night moves ever onward. Come on, I'm begging for something. You guys have had uncanny random encounter luck since you entered this freaking desert. I don't know what is going on. There's supposed to be like a 25% chance something happens at any given roll.
There's an expertise.
Like
nothing
double
ever happens.
shitons.
We're just
We've
chilling.
had double shitons. We've had plenty.
We had
Okay, that's true.
jackasses.
The double shiton was actually really fucking terrible, so I'll give you that. That aside.
I think you'll find it was really shit.
Really shiting.
Second watch passes. Actually, in only 6 hours. It's probably only 2 watches, right? Or what?
We have this argument every time.
Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. I don't care how many watches there are. I rolled the random encounters. There is no random encounters during the night.
Nailed it, guys. Well done, us.
Like 15 minutes talking about this every freaking time we forget. We could glaze over that.
Yeah.
I put it on the YouTube time tracker. Like, this is the time code for the camp discussion.
Let's see. So there's midnight, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 a.m. The sun is up. What do I want to do here? Let's do this one. I want to play with some of my new sound sets. New in quotes. I don't actually know which ones are new. Well, that's not new, but okay. The sun rises. You guys have a quick breakfast. Or maybe not so quick. You can do your daily preparations. Don't forget to heal.
I'm
That's your thing.
all maxed out, so
Does anyone need healing? Not that I can heal. I was just
I refuse.
intrigued.
What, you refuse to heal yourself, or?
No, but we're well rested. Why would we?
Does anyone need anything mending? Cool. Let's just have breakfast and get out.
Okay.
Wait, there's 3 towers. Which one are we going for?
So, well, they're all together. It's only a 15-minute walk to get to them. You guys camped really close by. As you approach, 3 30-foot tall... Okay, they're not that big. So when I said they're actually just really big, what I meant was they're actually just not really that big. That's why they looked so distant. 3 30-foot tall spires of crystal tower above a 10-foot wide hexagonal base of polished black stone. That make sense? The spires, which show no marks from either time nor weather, stand at the points of the hexagon. 1 to the north, 1 to the east, 1 to the west. So it's like a hexagon, six corners. Every other corner, there is a 30-foot crystal spire. You see inscriptions in the ancient alphabet carved into the spires, into each of the spires. While 2 forked prongs spread from the top of each crystal like the wings of a mighty phoenix. In the center of the hexagonal platform, you see a circle of solid gray. What do you do?
I go check for traps.
Okay.
And treasure. But I don't say that part out loud.
Stepping up, you don't initially see any traps.
I'm gonna check for treasure. I do so.
Well, there are 3 30-foot tall spires of solid crystal, so that might count.
That depends on the crystal. What's the street value of that?
I don't know.
It's really
That
hard
much
to smuggle
crystal?
those through customs.
Do you
Yeah,
know
you're-
anything about those crystals?
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
guess it'd be crafting if you want to try, but
Can
or lore gems or
I thought
Can
dwarves have like
E3
stone lore or something.
He'd
I
like
thought
to yeah,
info.
it could be stone. E3 would like to assess to see if they are naturally occurring or made in some way, either magical or scientific.
I that could be nature, crafting, or a relevant lore skill.
You had me at crafting.
Okay.
Recall knowledge or unspecified?
Recall. This is definitely recall knowledge, which means blind roll.
It automatically blinds. No, it doesn't.
Oh, yay! They
it
updated
does,
that.
but I can
So-
see it on the thing.
Oh.
You know what? It's
Fine.
pretty cool that now chat just gets to know how you're doing.
Yep.
You get the sense that this is not it's natural crystal that someone meticulously crafted and then set up here. Like that somebody mined this elsewhere and then went to an awful lot of trouble to move it here and lay it upright.
I mean, someone brought it here, so that presumes that there is a way for it to be moved elsewhere if you wanted to sell it. I don't know how.
I will also note that these are big enough to be buildings.
You would only be able to sell these to like sultans and the richest of the rich people, and I think only those people would buy them as anyway, because I don't know what you would do with it. Like, yeah, gems are precious and shiny, but that's mostly because you can do fun things with them like magic or jewelry. This wouldn't fit on a necklace.
Even
Are
as
they-
Ithri's saying this, like Marco already has lined up like 4 buyers he knows personally.
He has a bet running, like who can find the biggest gem. Is there any way to get into them, like an entry, like Cellini mentioned?
Marco and Cora both make perception checks.
Yay!
Blind, like because you're searching. This is a
I
search.
love perception checks. Seek. Oh, yeah, seek.
And Medora and Key, are you doing anything here while the others are sort of like examining?
What?
Who am I kidding? You're probably looking at the inscriptions, huh?
Remember, I get a
Yeah.
plus for scroll for traps.
Apologies, Medora was trying to do all of her preparations.
Well, chat, you see what I see.
What do they see?
I guess since it's going to be out, each of you rolled a natural 20.
What? Who saw it
Yes.
first? Oh, I saw it first. No, I saw it first.
So the higher roll
We're
goes
looking
to
for
Marco.
different things.
Hmm.
Well, I am.
Yes, but ultimately what you find is the same thing because there's
Look at
really
that.
only one thing to find here. That being a secret door in the north spire. On the north side of the north spire.
Look, a secret door.
Now, Medora, there are 3 different inscriptions you can investigate, one on each spire. Did you have a preference which one you wanted to check out first?
Just give me whichever one has the most fun-looking inscription, Askell.
West.
That one.
Hit me with it. Let's
The
go.
links broke. I have to find it again.
Mm-hmm.
Not that one. Different one. It broke.
Literally, I went. Yeah. Okay. Show players. That one. It's on the north spire.
The mighty crystal
Just kidding. That says B.
spires.
Why did I give you B instead of A? That's
They'll
not
do.
the north
What's
spire.
the matter with you?
The mighty crystal spires rise.
It's not a pyramid, is it?
Rise around the entrance to my tomb. Oh god, it's so blurry.
I know.
the berry the something of the gems of stars. The
Must-
bearers of the gems of stars must
Ah,
carry them to me and thereby gain their prize.
10 out of 10. That, by the way, is the east spire.
Okay. Smashed it. Next.
yeah, give the one you were supposed to give earlier.
The one I was trying to give was A on the north spire. This one ought to be fun.
My name is
That's
Martek, and
Here to
rising
say-
here before something is the tomb of my body. From here shall my sphere of power be
Sphere.
sold. No,
I'll sell it.
called shall be called forth in the. Oh God.
What the hell is that? Pool?
Appellated. I don't know. The apocalypse. No, I'm making that up. My name is Martek, and rising here before ye is the tomb of my body. From here shall my sphere of power be called forth in the. That's a Y. Yurted appointed day from beyond death and bring salvation
To the desert peoples.
to the desert peoples.
10 out of 10. I didn't think you were going to get appointed. Good job.
What's that squiggle at the end?
Period.
It's the sentence break.
Asterisk
Oh.
for a footnote.
Page break. Yeah.
And
Give it to the
finally,
peoples,
on
period.
They've just been squishing ladybirds.
the west side, or spire, on the west spire. The least fun.
Only each day. Only once each day when the crystal.
Sound? Sound?
And the crystal. Yeah, that is an S, not a C, isn't it? Sound will the way be made clear. Ye have but to rack but to enter, but to not. Only once each day when the crystals sound will the way be made clear. Ye have but to knock to enter.
Meanwhile, Cora and Marco are like, door! And it opens easily.
Oh, door!
On the north side.
Are we supposed to knock? Oops.
Were you making that clear that you found a door?
Cora was yelling about it.
Okay, so there's a door, and then there's... I don't hear a crystal sound, but then maybe it's not making a crystal sound, I don't know. Is the gem pointing at us in a specific direction now? Is it pointing to one of the three pillars? Is it pointing to the center? Is it pointing to...
Like, is it still just pointing northwest? It's not pointing to any...
No,
Like,
it has stopped. Once you got here, it basically stopped.
Shit.
So I'm going to stand in the middle and just kind of like spin in a circle while holding it, being like,
I guess it's like it stopped blinking. It's just always glowing now.
Oh, okay. It could be anywhere.
Okay, it's not that specific.
We're basically on top of it.
You broke it.
So the words, if Medora's right, and I presume she is because I don't understand any of that shit. The words say we should be in the center with all the gems, but there's also a way forward which is opened by a knock, but then you've also opened a way forward. Did I miss anything?
Well, from my experience, you should always go in the secret door, so
I mean,
we should
let's go
start
in the
there.
secret door then. I suggest checking for traps.
Well, it's not a very big.
Oh,
pillar,
Marco
right?
already did that.
How
You can see
around
just
is it?
inside the secret door are steps.
Going down.
Yes.
Maybe the inscription is for the later part of whatever we're gonna find down there.
What is it with people doing doors in monoliths that go down into underground? I guess we're in the desert. No one wants an above ground thing.
There was that door in the pyramid that was 10,000 feet above the desert.
Well,
Okay, well-
mm,
A little too high up.
mm.
Should I go first? Is it dark through that secret door?
I always go first.
Hang on.
Why don't we do this?
Should we set up the tents so the camels have some shade and feed them and make sure they're
yeah.
okay? Because if this goes down, it
Ashlow.
implies it's large.
Make sure you select the token again.
Yeah.
For
Bear
vision.
with.
No worries.
Yeah, so we set the camels up and stuff before we do anything, I think.
Okay.
Oh.
Do we need light down here? I assume it's dark.
It is definitely dark.
Okay, you know what that
see
means.
a dry, dusty staircase descend to an archway about 20 feet below the platform.
Check for footprints as well.
There are none.
Cora's gonna turn her halo on.
Yes. That's fucking 120 feet, I believe.
Mm-hmm. I'll put it in chat. Halo.
Okay. Well, you guys have control.
Oh.
Who's moving it? Me?
Whoever's finding
Whoever's leading
traps.
the way would be the one.
That'd be Marco.
You tell me when
Why
I'm
don't we go
finding a
ahead?
trap. How do I go?
So
Yeah.
you're gonna make another. If you're searching, you're gonna make another perception for
Oh, okay.
search.
What is that sound?
I don't hear
And
anything.
while you,
Do I?
I don't either.
Really? I heard like it sounded like a mechanical like. I don't know. Remember, I get +2 for traps.
There was
Check
a
your
dramatic
actual
jangle.
house.
Okay. Gotcha.
My actual
So-
house. Shit.
The stairs descend about 20 feet, and as you pass through the archway, you find a 30-foot wide by 40-foot long room. In the center of the far wall, you can see a golden door, which stands closed, with an altar about 10 feet in front of it. A golden disc is inlaid in the top of the altar.
A disc?
Oh, hang on. Let's go look at the
And-
disc, huh?
As you guys enter this room, I know what Marco's doing. What's everyone else doing? Like, as you kind of spread out,
Roll initiative.
what is everyone doing?
Looking for inscriptions.
Ithri is listening for sounds beyond the walls. Ithri's going to press just as we get to inside the room, Ithri's going to push an ear up against a wall and listen.
Okay. I would call that scouting.
In terms of exploration action, I'm detecting magic. But
Okay.
physically, I'm just kind of like looking at the walls and seeing if there's anything like gem shaped on there that might be glowing while like darting between gem and wall.
You detect magic.
uh,
Before we do that, Cora, what are you doing? And I guess Seleni's probably avoiding notice.
Was
ready for
anybody
trouble if there's
investigating?
Medora.
I think Cora would
Yes,
just be
me.
searching as well.
Okay. So you also would make that perception. Okay. So, a lot going on here. Oh, wow. So, Cora, important question. What is your proficiency in perception? Expert or master?
Expert.
Expert. Okay. So, Indiana Marco over here has noticed a number of things as you guys are coming in. Key, you can see there's magic right away coming from the south wall. The highest source appears to be localized to the golden doors.
Those belong in a museum.
Marco, you notice faint etchings of runes in the golden door, signaling to you that's a trap. And sort of confirming, you sort of approach the door a little bit, and you have a faint hint of ozone in the air. Like electricity. You don't think these doors are meant to be opened. Obviously, they can be opened. You just think that's probably the trap. And on that intuition, you sort of follow your instinct around and you spot two slightly off-color sections in the walls over here and over here, like secret doors.
Wait, so I only saw this one. Was there another one?
Yeah, over here.
Oh, okay. Opposite side. My character sheet was covering it.
Just to cover logistics, Cora, with your perception, you would have noticed the trap. However, it requires master proficiency to be noticed. Or magical protection.
I see.
We got two secret doors and one trap door that we're not gonna touch.
And there are no inscriptions in here. For that matter, there don't even seem to be murals. Just dusty walls.
What is on the table?
The altar just has a simple golden disc inlaid right into the top. The hue and design of the gold seeming to match the golden doors beyond.
Is the trap connected to this, Marco?
Do I know
To
if
the-
the trap is connected to that?
I leave that to your intuition. I have drawn your
Probably.
attention to the
Just don't mess with it until we check out the secret doors.
Okay.
Can't go wrong with the secret door.
Yeah, secret doors first, wasn't it?
I'll try this one first. Oh, it just opened? Or do I
Sound?
just have to walk through the wall?
No, as you approached it, like you sort of push on it a little bit, and then it sort of slides
Oh.
in like a couple millimeters, and then the whole stone on its own just rises up into the ceiling.
Oh,
There's
okay.
supposed to be a sound attached to that, but apparently
Ah.
I don't get what I want today
I see.
from Foundry.
I
You
guess
like
I
a
have
nice
to search
pocket
again
door.
in this room because it's an empty corridor. Or I'll go to the other side.
You are considered to always be searching
Yes.
by your. 1 second. I do have things for you. I'm just trying to get the sound. I'm sorry. It's a pet peeve. Okay. Is there a description for that room? Of course there is. It's about a 50-foot long corridor with an arched ceiling only 10 feet overhead. Based on the thickness of the dust, unperturbed by time, it doesn't look as though anyone has been here in centuries.
So the other side is probably matching this one, right? Maybe?
Let's check.
Oh, right. I have to.
Yeah.
There
Ah,
it
it
goes.
works! It scared me.
I fixed it.
Oh yeah, nice.
Why was this one noisy and the other one wasn't?
No.
You
This
just
one
missed
just
the
needed to be
curtain.
oiled.
Yeah, this
Clearly,
one's
yeah.
not the hinges done.
Yeah. Some WD-40. Should we head... There's got to be something at the end, right?
Yeah, let me check for more
Can we
secret
get-
doors.
Can we get down to there specifically?
As
Through
you do,
here?
stop.
Oh,
Hold
sorry.
up. When you
Go
get to
back.
here,
Oh.
Marco, there is a secret door right here,
There's one over there.
but
What do you mean?
the hair on the back of your neck is sort of standing up. You don't feel right about this secret door.
Don't touch that one.
What?
I'm
Why?
picking up on there's something to it.
Just instinct.
I thought secret doors were always good to go to.
No, I haven't survived this long by just going through any secret door. You gotta get a feeling for it.
Before
I
anyone
don't
who
feel
watching this in
anything.
the future, if anyone watching this in the future is like, "What the fuck? Why is the GM just giving that away?" He has an auto trap check. He auto detects traps, and do you know how high his fucking perception is?
Marco is just like strutting through the dungeon. Trap, secret door, secret door, treasure. No, that's mine.
Where is it? Right here?
I think it's like this.
Cora's
this section.
gonna
Mhm.
glare at that spot.
Cora, now that he draws your attention to it, you actually are also seeing the trap, actively looking, like examining where he's indicating a secret door is. You're pretty sure there's a catch on it. That is, there's something spring-loaded behind it.
Oh! I don't feel anything, but I see a spring-loaded trap or thing right there. That's tricky. Can you deactivate it? Or disarm
Oh.
it?
I could. Actually, don't I have a thing that tells me that I have to?
I mean, do you want to check the other one to see if that one's the same? Before we go testing things that are sprung loaded.
Hang on. Wait, can I not do that from the... What? Do I
in
have
chat.
to unselect the party token maybe?
No, you should be able to do it. From
No,
the
you
part-
should
Yeah,
select
yeah.
the
Again,
token.
This
I
yeah,
thought.
that's public, right?
40. Okay. Yeah. You have
Use
no
the
problem.
constituent
like-
parts in case you want to build another trap with it.
Yeah, like Marco considers like getting out his screwdrivers and his probes, and he's like, yeah, and just like slips a pinky in there and just slides the catch a little bit, and the trap is disabled. Unfortunately, this trap is not enough to even be worth experience points.
What the? I've never heard of such a trap.
So is the whole door just a trap that I disabled, or is there like...
There is nothing behind it, but now that you can look at it, it's a spear launcher.
Oh.
And not even one of those fancy magic ones that like has a recharge to it. It literally it launches one spring-loaded spear and then it's done. Manual reset.
This isn't even stainless steel. What is this crap? Who built this?
There's not
thought
even
this
any
guy is
poison
like
on the
some-
tip of it.
Who's gonna manually reset it?
Hang on, I can make a better trap out of the parts.
You unironically could. This is like a bargain bin trap.
Well, maybe they ran out of funding and they needed to, just throw some stuff in there.
Maybe
guess-
this trap is made so we feel too safe going on forward.
Maybe.
I will move the party token.
Naturally, both of you are able to notice there is a secret door
Aha.
in the western wall with your searches. And again, Medora, who's I presume staying closer to the nice safe middle.
I mean, yeah. She also thinks that we haven't knocked on anything. So that would just be the easier way of doing this.
There's no inscriptions, no murals. This is all like it could like you'd think it was unfinished if it weren't for the fact that there's no indication that there's more planned.
With my detect magic, can I check that it's still coming from? Is it now coming from the west?
So the walls are stone and actually are sufficient to block your magical detection. But if you go back and like peek your head around the corner, it is still coming from the door.
Am I getting any sense otherwise now, or is it just no magic?
That's it.
Neat.
There's no traps at this one.
There's no button to press for me. Monsieur Asco.
Correct. It's another secret door.
Please.
Do you want to open it?
Yeah. Ooh.
Opening the secret door reveals a room about 30 feet square, roughly. There is a sarcophagus, an ornate stone coffin in the... Wow, did they just explain what a sarcophagus is to a group of adventurers like they don't know what treasure sounds like?
Does Marco mansplaining it?
There is a sarcophagus in the center of the room. Everything
What's a sarcophagus?
here, though, is covered with cobwebs and a thick layer of dust. And then, of course, there's the golden doors in the north wall. Key. They detect his magic.
The doors, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Nothing from the... Can I ignore those and see if there's anything coming from the... Whatever that is in the middle, the coffin thing? I don't know what it's called.
Sarcophagus, yeah.
What could it be?
It's an ornate stone coffin called a sarcophagus. There's no magic that you can detect, anyway.
Oh, I know what we do here. I'm gonna walk up to the sarcophagus and knock on it. Hello.
Hello.
Kind of wrap your knuckles on the stone.
Toot, 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 toot.
I'm
Hello.
not sure that knocking on the sarcophagus was how to make the crystals sound, but
Well, I didn't just want to open his bed.
I don't think I'm sure.
His house? His bed? I don't know.
If I die, can you just leave me alone?
You don't want to be in an ornate stone coffin?
Not if people are gonna knock.
Should we open it?
I mean, I feel like if you die, just don't bury yourself with treasure or a way to save the world, and you'll probably be left alone.
Well, as a friend of mine keeps saying, no dying.
Does it look like it just opens, or does it need to be pried open, or what?
It does appear like it would need to be pried open.
A3
Hello.
or Marco.
Wait.
Can we do this without, like,
Triggering
that-
traps.
or like just destroying the top?
Yes, like
Really, like,
All right.
it's really
Lift on the
old.
count
I
of
just
3. Slide
no.
it on.
Hang on. The bearers of star gems must carry them to me and thereby gain their prize. Like, it feels like
well, that's not me.
there's no where for the star gems to go, where you go physically moving it, right?
Then we need to. Well, I mean, there wasn't. Was there anything else in the room that is like of note?
Predictably,
Just-
there's a secret door over here, but at this point, I feel like you already knew that was probably the case.
Where's that gonna go?
Do me a favor. Wait 1 second. Medora's gonna go back out to the crystals and knock on the crystals.
Which one?
I think she had to go pee.
I knock on the one that says you have to knock. The last one. Whichever
be
one's
west.
called C.
West.
Thank you. I knock on
Uh,
the west one.
The crystal sort of lets out, or it sort of rings with a light tone when you rap on it.
Do we
It
hear
sort
that?
of hangs in the air for a few seconds.
We don't hear that, do we?
I doubt it. It's very quiet.
Okay.
It's very quiet.
If I hit it with the crowbar that I'm holding, would it make a better sound?
Define hit. Are you like, or are you just saying?
Like a gong.
So, well, okay. Same question though. Same question. You can be gentle with a gong.
And you
Yeah,
also don't
I
hit
don't
those
How
want to
as
hard
well.
are
smash
you
the
hitting this
crystal.
thing?
Medora's
You
not very
okay?
strong.
You're laying into
So,
it.
like, Medora's not very. If it was I3, I'd be like caution, but Medora's really not that strong.
And there's not really anyone here to restrain anything either. So like you can get your full goblin on, like back, just wow up that
Yeah,
thing.
run up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are the others? Are you guys going back in her general direction, or are you waiting? For
No,
her?
no, we're waiting. We were
No,
told to
she's
wait.
got to go to the bathroom.
Just
Give her
making sure. I just want to
privacy.
make sure. Okay. You strike that crystal as hard as you can with a crowbar, and it lets out a very loudly audible, vibrating tone, like a tuning fork. This would be audible even below ground now,
What is happening?
before it begins to fade and sort of die out.
I'm guessing she's doing.
And then it begins again without being struck, getting louder and louder, this time emanating from all 3 of the crystals. Down below, like a little bit of dust is starting to kind of fall, and you can hear this. Are you guys still waiting, or do you think you'd be moving at this
No,
point?
we're waiting.
Just waiting?
A3
gonna-
would have stepped.
But I
If
got
the,
the
if the
fairies
ceiling
alive.
crumbling, then we're running.
A3 would
I
have
was gonna say,
stepped.
Seleni's
back,
gonna go check
but-
on Medora for sure
Yeah.
at this point.
Medora's probably just stood in the middle of it, really enjoying it.
You're standing in the middle of it.
Well, I feel like I've hit the west one, but if I've come up from the secret door, or I don't know, I'm probably not made any effort to stand not in the middle of it.
Okay. As the ringing tone of the crystals gets louder and louder, the air starts to shimmer around you, and suddenly overhead, above you, the sky ripples in waves of clear light before opening up wide, revealing an immense crystal citadel floating 500 feet in the air.
Oh.
The structure, which is perhaps 6 miles wide at its base. Has 6 elegant minaret towers. And at this point, like, Selene has come running out of there, like, seeing you. She makes eye contact with you, Medora, as a pillar of light descends from the building, hovering the gray marble circle in the middle of the platform on which you stand. Everyone else, what are you guys doing?
It's a decoy grave, isn't it?
What do you mean? You don't think we should look in there?
I've never made a sarcophagus.
Try to
before.
open. There's gonna be a prank note from Tech in there.
Lul.
Someone understands Tracy Hickman as a writer.
Should we go?
Well,
do you want to, or should we? Do you want to, or should we? Should we? Or would you?
Can we look in here real
Alright.
quick? I mean, you could. Why don't we could? You guys can head back up, and me and Marco can like peek in there real quick, and then head back up.
Okay, I'm gonna head back up. Then die. I'll
Let's
be mad
party
at
split.
Okay. Ithri departs. Key, Marco, and Cora remaining.
I gotta push it open to see if there's treasure. It's my edict.
Or a mummy.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Go ahead and make an athletics
I will.
check. This is
I will
to force
assist.
open.
I will
You
assist.
may roll to aid.
I just roll my own athletics.
Does she have to roll first?
She rolls first. Correct. Oh, okay. So Marco, you get Cora. What's your proficiency? Master. You get +3 to whatever you roll.
Should I add that as a modifier?
You can, but I mean, I can just increase the number by 3. It's pretty easy math. For me, anyway. Oh, well, I learned addition. Oh, right. It's right there. 31. It takes you a few seconds. Like, you are pushing, both of you are pushing as hard as you can, and then there's a deafening crash as it slides off the top of the ornate stone coffin, and strikes the ground so hard that the lid splits.
Oh no! The opposite of what I wanted to happen.
A powerful stench assails your noses as you look into this ornate stone coffin, this sarcophagus, if you will,
Ornate stink bomb, huh?
which is filled with moldering cloth. Socks, it looks like.
Oh.
Stocks?
This guy.
This
sucks.
that guy was really
Unwashed.
eccentric, wasn't he?
The odor appears to be orc.
What? Where do you even get
This
orc
is
socks
this
from?
is not the first time we've had orc socks. There must have been a supply from 2,000 years ago for some reason.
Hey, let
Okay.
me fashion check those socks.
Deal at
asshole.
Wizard Co.
This like military socks, or is this like, you know,
Nah, just
some expensive orc brand that if I wash them and then sell them on the market, I will get like reliquary levels
I
of
don't
fun.
really want to get into the commerce value of unwashed orc socks. We'll
Well,
just say that they're
you know, I know a
nasty and
guy.
probably not worth much.
If they're unwashed, you get even
You
more
know,
money
I
out
do
of them. You
believe
just have to
Marco
deal
knows
with
a guy for
creepier
this.
people.
It's
I am
called
haunted
only
by the fact
orcs.
that-
You could sell them. Hmm.
Surely it would be Orcley fans.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yup. That's
Okay, well, I'm my curiosity satisfied. We can go.
Right.
Can I
as you guys are. Oh,
can
yeah.
I check the door, just like, you know, rough inspection?
Oh, yeah. Here. You ready for one last hit of that
Explosion.
ASMR?
Oh,
There it is.
I thought you meant the golden one.
yeah, I
Me
meant the
too.
magic door.
Oh no.
Go on, Key.
You're gonna
Set off a trap.
test it with your
Do
tongue.
what?
No, I'm not trying to open it. I just want to, you know, have a kind of closer look at it.
Oh, just taking a look? Yeah. Well, it is definitely solid gold. There are no handles on the door.
Just gonna turn to Marco and be like, "This doesn't interest you, like, at all?"
It's well, what? It's a magic trap. I'm not really good at those.
It's
It's
made
gonna
of
fry me if I
solid.
touch it.
It's made of solid gold.
Wait, are you gonna be able to carry a what? How much would that weigh? Like, gold is heavy. An old door of gold. How are you gonna carry
I
that?
don't think I could fit that in my sleeve.
We can come back for it later. Find somebody who touches it before we do, and then deconstruct. Also, it might as well turn into socks for a week if after the magic wears off. You don't know.
At this point, I gotta cut over to Ithri, because as you come up the stairs, Selene was on the way back to the stairs. Ithri, she's gone. Look up. There is a
this your
column
heaven?
of light in the central platform. Medora is gone. The light came down and Medora went up, I think.
Aliens.
Okay, did she go up or did she get melted? Because
She's gone.
okay.
I've never seen Miff look less apologetic in my life.
Myth is loving this. Okay.
Myth's like, I was born in the dark, but I rose into the light, motherfuckers.
E3 wants to go and check
I
to
love
see
that for you.
what the
Cora's gonna be so
landing
proud of
plate
me.
looks like. Because there's like a grey circle, right, on the floor.
Yeah, which is the gray
Midnight.
circle is the precise dimension of the column of light.
Does it look like the light is emanating from the circle or from above? E3 steps in.
Damn it! I was about to open my mouth and Selene was gonna do that. She's gonna start to. Oh god damn it!
Go ahead. We'll.
And then she's gonna start back for the stairs to tell someone else what's going on.
Yep.
No,
By the
come
time
on,
we come out,
Asgore.
there's like nobody's
Asgore,
left. Like, where's everybody?
She won't leave these other.
If
She
was
won't leave
about to do it,
Cora without letting her know.
accidental double stepping.
I would say that as she's heading for the stairs, who was the first? Cora was the first to leave, right? Or was it Marco? No, Marco stopped to talk to Key. Cora.
Ah,
Cora, they're gone. We have to go.
what do you mean?
Where's Marco? Key, get them. We're going.
Okay,
We're
I'll
going
get him.
up.
We're going up. Okay.
Get them. And she's gonna run to fetch Pazuzu.
I don't know what that means, but okay, I'll go get
Actually,
them.
I'm gonna put this to the party. Will, does she bring Pazuzu?
Has Pazuzu shown any sign of reluctance to go towards the beam of light?
I don't think we should
There
leave
was a
Pazuzu
little-
with the camels, so yeah, I think he should come.
that was my thinking.
Okay.
But as long as he's not
Okay.
like he was with the wraiths, is more what I was thinking.
No. That, to be fair, that's a specific ability of wraiths. They freak out animals. Okay. Yeah, you guys like fetch Marco and Key as you come back outside into the sunlight. The sunlight is kind of blocked. It's very shady. And looking up, there is a 6-mile diameter building in the sky.
They said we were going up. Or Selene said that.
It has been about 6 minutes since Medora triggered the light, by the way.
I'm not really sure how. I guess maybe that light in the middle is
We're
the
stepping into the light.
teleportation. Oh, you're still here! Jesus.
Yeah, she didn't go yet. She went to go
Oh,
get
okay.
Pazuzu, I said.
Okay.
Hey, let's go.
Okay.
That looks much more like a proper grave to rob.
And one by one, you guys step into the light. Breaking convention, if this is a horror story, but
Why?
it's not, so you're fine.
Oh, okay.
Well, you don't want to step into the light,
And you all die.
and you all die.
You are welcome.
As the last of you steps into
All
the light and
inventors.
vanishes, the light sort of rises back up into the tomb. And then from the outside, the entire building, like a mirage, disappears, leaving only sun and sky and sand.
And the camel's looking at it like,
Yeah,
oh,
not again.
One of the camels is just like,
again. Poor camels.
and we're going to pause and take our break. Not going to be a very long chat, but I would encourage you to hydrate, stretch, get some snacks. And when we come back, our PCs have either been abducted by aliens or they're in the tomb of Martek. It
This
is
is why we asked
at
about
least
time
one of
travel.
those possibilities.
Why not both?
Cool.
Why not both?
Aliens
prove
built the
Martek's not
tomb
an
of
alien.
Martek.
Yeah, he built the pyramids.
Yeah.
He did
Okay.
build at least one pyramid.
Enough of that. Let's go on break. We're back.
We're back. Oh shit! I was supposed to pick out music for Where You've Come.
Way to fuck
I'm
it
gonna.
up.
Is it like?
How do you guys feel about? Let's just gamble and just pick something at random that might work.
I
That
presume.
sound good? That sounds good to me.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
will set
sure.
the
Roll the
scene.
dice, as it were. I presume you don't have an image of the Sky City thing.
God, I wish that would be so
Sounds
cool.
so cool.
It sounds so right. Yeah, I'm sure there's got to be artwork out there, but I like nothing that I felt confident I could just include here, without lawsuit.
What's the name of it? What's the name of the city?
It's not even a city. It's just
Oh.
the
Martek's
tomb
tomb,
of
huh?
Martek,
Martek
or the
Eaton.
Citadel. I'm sorry, Citadel of Martek.
The
Don't,
Citadel.
I don't
I'm
think
gonna
we should
Google
Google it yet.
Not-
Don't
not
Google
on
it yet in
stream.
case
Google
there's no
image
spoilers.
might be
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
but-
okay, yeah, that's a fair point.
Some castle in the
maybe-
sky shit.
Maybe if Askell
Basically,
can,
yeah.
Yeah, if Askell can
Crystal Castle in the sky. That's a good way of putting it.
nice. If Askell can drop some images in Discord when we're not about to enter it.
If I can, I'll have to look around.
Yeah, isn't it?
Okay,
Drop one
okay, we're
in
gonna try
class chat.
something. We're gonna try one of the brand new soundtracks, and if it sucks, my only regret is that it didn't suck. Here it is. Perfect. You're probably wondering what the hell, why it sounds like that, and how you got here. Well, let me tell you. I'm stalling while I look for my notes for this new place. Nope, not that.
It's like freeze frame, zooming in on one of the characters. You're probably wondering how I got here.
Mhm.
I
Crazy
imagine
witch
that,
lady
like,
walked into the light, and then we had to follow
Fedora.
her.
So
but
I got
before the
my
timer ran
crowbar
out.
and tried to vandalize this crystal.
You find
I
yourself
couldn't move it because it was
standing
too heavy.
on a hexagonal platform, nearly 600 feet wide.
It's a lot of feet.
You can make out 6 white marble pillars rising high overhead at each of the corners of this platform to an opalescent dome. Hanging from the pillars, a gigantic gong gives forth a loud gong through the entire area, echoing across the clearing in front of this area. You can see jungle growth so thick that it blocks your sight. But the domed ceiling continues overhead as far as you can see to the north. Just this massive, like standing on this white marble hexagonal platform that itself is 600 feet. So that's like 300 feet out in every direction from you. Jungle beyond. You can hear water streams somewhere. The sky gives off sunlight, the dome's opalescent ceiling, rather, even though you can see that it's just stone up there, or crystal, maybe. The gong hangs in the air for a moment. The sound of the gong. What's your reaction, Medora?
The sneeze.
She's
She's allergic.
I mean, it's not, but I feel like
There's
that'll
pollen
do.
in the air.
She would go straight towards the water wherever she can find it, and
There's no
providing
like
that
it's not in sight at present.
she's going towards it.
Okay, so you start making your
Providing-
way, I guess, north. Would you say straight north on the hexagon?
Whichever
hexagon?
way the water sounds like it's coming from.
It's somewhere north, which could be northwest, could be northeast.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
probably
she's
coming
just-
from the jungle.
If there is any kind of like track, even if it's not a proper like way through, she's just looking for the easiest way towards it.
You get about 20 feet before the gong sounds again, like overhead, and you kind of turn and you can see Ithri now standing where you just were a few moments ago, just probably now equally like, huh?
Hey, come on,
What? What?
this way.
But
Fuck them. Let's go.
They'll catch us.
I
But there's
guess
water.
I need to move off at least. Are you thirsty? Three follows.
You guys start to walk. It's a 300-foot walk to the edge of the hexagon. Pick left or right.
I'm gonna stay here if you want to head in, so that the other people that arrive know which direction we've gone.
Left.
Okay, so Ithri sort of hanging back. Medora starts walking northward, but sort of gravitating toward the column. Like, if there's a column at each corner of the hexagon, that would make two to the north of you. She sort of leans a little to the left toward the northwest. But a 300-foot walk is still going to take some time as she's just sort of moving that way, looking about. As you draw near to the edge of the hexagon, you can see much better the jungle ahead of you. You can see stairs, a lot of them. Many stairs, about 200 feet of nothing but stairs descending from this hexagon down to the grass below. And as you hear the gong sound again, a third time, before you had even a chance to start on those stairs, you see that there is a crowd of people at the bottom who are making their way up the stairs toward you. What do you do, Medora?
What do the crowd of people look like?
Whoa, that's a big question. Certainly
As in,
not what you're
are they-
probably expecting. They're like wearing clothing made out of large jungle leaves.
Okay.
A lot of green.
Yep.
They appear to be human, primarily.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
But they're
You-
not
so
moving
your
like
instant
an army
reaction-
or anything.
Are you letting them? There's about 20, it looks like.
Okay. Yeah, no, she's just going to let them approach.
Cutting back, Ithri, with the sounding of the third gong, one after another, you see Selene, Marco, Pazuzu, Cora, Key.
Yeah, well, Ithri would have been like halfway between entry point and Medora and being like, come this way. There's
What?
water apparently.
Huh?
I think Medora's.
What?
Yeah,
Ah!
I think Medora's thirsty because she really wanted to go get some water.
Oh, she's thirsty, all right.
Okay, but
I
maybe
feel like
we
that
should
has
check-
more meaning than
Huh?
I need to know about.
Can't key produce water. Okay.
I
We
don't
literally
know.
make water. We didn't have to come all the way. This is lovely, though. This is
Nice.
This
Seeing
looks like
places like this.
Saragarda.
It just makes me wonder why they don't keep those places to the living and instead use them as a tomb.
From the direction Medora disappeared, you can hear cheering.
Do you guys hear
Oh,
that?
maybe I was wrong.
Like a crowd of people cheering.
Apparently, there's a crowd of people.
Cora's gonna start running.
Well, now I can't keep. Okay, fine.
Can I do a check to see if this is a phenomenon I'm aware of?
Which bit?
Cheering.
You mean, is this real?
Or if it's something that, like, you know, I might have heard through, like, you know, folklore or myth or legend or, like, you know,
I didn't
just
tell you nothing.
the other myths.
You
the
can
myth of a
try
warrior.
a society roll. To be clear, this is an extreme, like, bordering on, like, we're in natural 20 territory here.
Sure. I assume unspecified. Or recall knowledge?
This is recall knowledge.
Neat. And go.
Nope. To be honest, you're not actually sure this is real. It doesn't seem possible.
Gonna start making my way towards Zifri while, like, anytime I'm near something, just, like, touching it, being like, nah.
Feels real.
nah.
Tastes real.
I haven't licked anything yet.
As you guys catch up to Medora, you find her, like, just at the top of the stairs. She had only just started going down. Yes, that's right. 200 straight feet of stairs. That's going to be a later problem. Sucks to be your spleens.
How do you do?
In the
stairs?
meantime,
I'm just worried about how you traverse stairs. Carry on.
on my side,
his
of
spleen.
course.
Spleen first.
Yep.
Like
There-
a silver serpent, but on a spleen.
You see a what would you generally describe your demeanor as here, Medora, as you are in the middle of about 20 people who are all, like, fawning at you, patting you, clapping,
She's just gonna
cheering,
go,
like, "You're here,
"Oh,
good to see you, welcome in,
Yeah,
glad
good
you're
to
here."
see you
Like,
too. It's not me you want though. It's them. They're the real heroes.
And,
I mean,
like,
Cora
as
would
the
be
others
first to the
start to
stairs.
catch up, they're like there's plenty, like, there's like they're just going wild to see you guys, just cheering.
Medora is gonna try and like snake her way through the crowd to the other side and, like, wait towards, be like, no, there's more. They're coming. There are more of them, and, like, slowly pushing everyone back towards the others.
Well, we'll just see about that. Did I put all these in desert? Sorry, I'm looking for. That's annoying. Got it. Okay. Let's just take a little look here.
Anybody who talks to Cora, she's just like, oh yeah, good to see you. Good to see you too. Yeah, hello. Hi.
Okay. Medora, you find that, like, they don't really want to get, like, they're kind of resisting, like, they're like, no, stay. Just wait. It's been so long.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere, and she's just gonna, like,
Yeah,
the others want
no,
to see
no.
you too, and just
Yeah,
slowly,
welcome to Martik. And, like, that they start to sort of move to, like, pat everyone, like, oh, hello. They're huggy. Someone goes
Hi.
right up to Ithri and, like, wraps you in a big bear hug along with two
Ooh.
others. One of them kind of clapping you on the back, like, hey, bud. Hi.
Girls.
Hey.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hi, I'm Mithri.
Well, are you?
Mithri?
Are you in charge?
No.
And
Looks around.
That is kind of how they're treating all of you. Like the ones who there's someone who's like going up to Kean. Wow, do you know you have a tail? Does that come off?
Are these base? I'm getting huge Cora energy.
Cora's just like, yeah, isn't that cool?
Cora's fully
Like,
at home.
It's so
Yeah.
cool. Can I see your stick?
I feel like you just
Oh,
hear
yeah, check
Cora and
this
one of them
out.
being like, nice to
Bit
meet
forward.
you, nice to meet you, no, it's nice to meet you, no, it's nice to meet you, no, it's nice to meet you.
Oh, hey, you want to
This
see a
goes
cool
on for about
trick?
10 minutes.
You want to see a cool trick?
Yeah, and like she's gonna do a trick. Woo! And like they kind of all.
I'm
Back
gonna
up a little
duck
bit,
out
so-
when they do that. I'm gonna be like ducked behind one of them.
Look at
Just-
this!
Sure.
Look at this! Oh,
Fucking hell.
isn't that cool? Oh, that's gone?
Uh,
Oh, it's back! Isn't that cool?
Actually, there is a collective gasp,
Oh, now it's gone?
and many of them
Oh, that's back again!
drop to their knees, and you can hear them
Oh,
whispering
no,
amongst
no,
themselves.
no. No, go away. Okay.
He
An
doesn't like that.
emissary of Grandel.
No. What?
Who?
Who?
You come
No,
of Grandel.
I'm sorry. Go away.
Visitors from Grandel.
Who's
Is the
Crystal?
time nigh?
What is that? No?
Have you come to
Probably.
reward the sacred steelies?
Maybe?
Medora, as you slip away, like you turn and find that there is a 21st figure on the stairs, standing separate, just watching. This one's different. You can tell right away. This one is different. And of course, there. For your guys' benefit. Oh, first of all, here's the general, like what you see with most of them.
Oh.
Wow.
But
Why
the
are they?
one
Why are they all
Medora
armed?
sees-
Yeah,
That's
why have they all
just
got their swords out?
If it gets into a fight, they have those. Those aren't drawn, but you can see like they have weapons.
Is that my rapier? Did they steal that? That's my dagger. Isn't
Better
it?
hope not. Medora, as you slip away from these strange people, there's a figure just standing on the steps watching you. A mummified figure. Unmoving,
Oh.
holding the weapon in hand, but lowered at her side. Her eye sort of glitters in the light beneath the bandages as she watches you, Medora.
Oh, she got that cute little bow?
It's here, isn't it? She's here, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
You are nowhere near me right now, Pizzov.
You came here for treasure. Right.
Not me. Well, it depends what you mean. I think it is treasure, but I don't want to use it as such.
What do you see?
Salvation for the people of the desert, as was prophecy.
Ah. Well then. Trificus will help you.
That's not the name I was expecting.
Many things here will surprise you, I believe. But it is good that you've come.
My allies and friends carry the gems of stars.
Indeed.
It is them you should talk to.
I don't think so. There's something special about you. And I am intrigued. I am called Paunus. Gather up your friends, and I will take you to Trificus.
Hey, you want to see me run up this tree?
Yeah! The tree! We want to see the tree!
I run up the tree.
I'll go get them.
Marco is tumbling through all male huggers and collecting the females around himself.
Medora's gonna wander back to Selene and be like, "It's time to go."
Selene, when she finally gets you, like puts a death grip on you, like, get me out of here.
Medora's just gonna, I think, stand in front of Selene. Like, she doesn't want the attention either, but I guess she's gonna be like, "It's time. We have been summoned. The tricks will return in a bit."
You can hear like, no more tricks, and
No, more tricks!
my guilders, and like instantly they all turn, and the rest of you can now see this mummy in a red dress,
Ooh, a mummy, huh?
slowly stepping to the top of the
that kind of
hexagon
mummy.
A
platform.
MILF. Call it that.
All of them, like all 20
Pose,
of
though.
these humans, drop to their knees and prostrate themselves before her.
Oh,
My guilders, you have welcomed our new guests, taught them the first of our customs. You have done well. Now run and play. And we will have a feast tonight. So says Trificus, and so say I. Go. And like, abashedly, they rise, keeping heads bowed, and depart.
You see Cora
Quietly.
start to go off with them. Oh wait, I'm not with them. I'll go back to the others.
One little bit of business that you guys aren't really gonna love.
hello.
Cora, your healer's kit is gone.
Can do it.
My healer's kit?
Medora,
I demand to roll
Your-
perception.
belt of good health is gone.
Okay.
Wait, is my star gem gonna be
You
gone?
could just mark them as dropped. That's all. You don't have to delete them, obviously.
Good thing most of my stuff are in my sleeves.
Selene's shining symbol is gone.
Askell, is it one thing each?
For now.
Okay. Because if it's everything on a theme, then I've got other stuff that would disappear as well.
The mummy stands quietly watching you. Are you ready?
For what?
Never.
What's happening?
But yes.
Hello, who are you? Sorry.
This is
Honest,
Honest?
honest.
forgive me. I did not realize you were going to introduce me. It is.
It's alright, Myth
nice
can't
to
remember the
meet you.
name, but Medora would. What was the guy we were going to see, Askell?
We are
Or the
going to
person?
speak with Master Trificus.
Thank you.
Terrific.
Do I know
Wow.
either of these
No.
names?
Absolutely not.
I'll kiss
I
her
will
hand as I introduce
say-
myself.
Actually, yeah, go ahead.
Monsieur Marco, at your service.
Monsieur Marco.
Does she have like bone fingers, or is it like all wrapped up?
She's actually wearing a gauntlet, funny enough.
Hmm.
But the hands themselves are mostly just skeletal.
Any rings?
No.
Not married then. All right.
Oh, that's not what I thought was happening. Okay, that's fine.
Me either.
Me either.
No. I mean,
I was gonna say
it's
you
one
guys
of the
thought it was a
two.
bunch of
Steal the
Coras here.
rings
I'm like,
or-
no, this is Marco's people. Well, come. You may
Okay,
tell me about yourselves as I lead you to our village.
What do you need to know?
Need. She stops and turns. And you get the impression that there's a smile behind the wrappings, which is weird because she doesn't have muscle or a face. I don't need anything. I would just like to know you. We are to feast together tonight. And I trust we will come to know each other quite well in the days that follow.
Are there things we should know? Like customs? We don't want to be rude.
Oh, you have not been rude. You have, in fact, pleased the Guilders greatly. I understand that you possess the Gems of Stars.
Oh, glances at Medora. Yeah.
It would be best if you did not mention that with the Guilders. They are a little innocent. It is possible that they may be confused.
In what way?
Well, the Guilders believe that this place of Martik is something of a purgatory in which they must endure certain trials and perform certain rituals that they may finally be released into Grandal.
They thought I was from there.
I doubt they understand what an Aasimar is.
An Aasimar. Does she actually call me that?
She does.
Interesting. Are you still not a Nephilim, but an Aasimar?
Right. A Nephilim.
Okay.
No, you're right. You're right. You got me with the remaster.
Gotcha this time,
correct.
bitch!
No. You misunderstand. She's from our previous timeline, and Loki didn't get to her.
Yeah.
Mm.
Cora's like, that's our word. You can't say that.
How dare you?
Only an Aasimar can call another Aasimar Aasimar.
That's right.
I will not mention too much about the gems, for it is not my place, but that of Master Trificus, who knows far more than I. But I suppose in brief, know that they are something of holy relics to the Guilders, and they may be confused as to you possessing them.
Well, if they think I'm from Grendel, then that would make sense I have them, right?
Perhaps. And like as she's talking, she's leading you down the stairs. In fact, I'll go ahead and move you to this map. I wish I had one of those fancy John Pintar maps for this place.
I have more questions. How long have you been here? How many are you? Who's Master Trificus? What does he do here? What's your economy
I would like to know
like?
just as much about you, and I'm very excited to learn all there is to know about you. About myself, I will say that I have traveled with Master Trificus for some time. And when we came to this place, I thought it was a good opportunity to ply my faith. But we have not been here long.
Does she have any religious symbols on her at all?
Go ahead and make a, let's call it religion check.
What about fashion?
Don't fashion
I'll allow
check her.
fashion as well.
She's
You
a
could get information
she's a
for
mummy
fashion.
mommy.
She's not a naked mummy.
True.
Not yet.
Not yet.
What the hell?
Too slow.
Lore.
Yeah, actually, Cora. You notice she bears the holy symbol of a northern god known as Render, a god of knowledge.
What's that symbol look like?
It looks like an eye with a halo.
And is it like a necklace, or is it just on her clothes, or?
It is a necklace, mostly concealed under her wrappings.
Okay.
And Marco, you really can't tell much about her. Like, it's not like she does have some clothing. Best you can say is her garments are not of the desert.
Mm-hmm.
They
Upper class?
definitely, but you think maybe Corvanian or even northern Corvanian in the colder region of Next Regnum.
No.
As you guys descend the steps into a large clearing, you see soft ferns and small trees, the lush greenery blown gently by a cool breeze. Beside the trails and along the edge of this clearing, you see bushes of ruby red berries and trees with sweet, ripe fruit, which give way to thick jungle beyond. Above, the sky, as before, is covered by a gigantic dome of glowing light. And, as has been mentioned, you can see to the east and the west flowing water.
How did you get here? What's your favorite food? What do you do for fun?
I no longer eat, child, but I enjoy the perusal of knowledge, especially knowledge lost to legends. I love learning.
I do too.
Then we will have to exchange notes once you have spoken with Master Trificus.
GM.
And of course,
I would like to make a check.
on
Her race, as it were.
her what?
Her race, as it were. Her...
I heard rice.
Yeah, I heard that.
I did too. That's why I was like,
Ah,
I have a bag of that.
or what?
Because you
It's
said
right,
she
she's
doesn't
right.
eat no more, but she can cook.
Technically, she said she doesn't eat child, which worries me.
Yeah, grammar saves children apparently.
Very important that there be a comma there.
her race, her
Ancestry.
ancestry. Yes, I would like to make a check on that. How well known
also
is
religion.
that? I don't know if I would know, if Cora would know about
Yeah, you
that.
can do religion.
Okay, I feel like she would, but maybe not. I don't know.
It's clear that she is no longer among the living.
But I don't know the
I mean,
name
at this
of
point,
the...
you'd be hard pressed not to recognize a mummy.
I know,
But she has a personality. She has intelligence. She has character. She's not a raging hate monster that wants to consume or
so
what have you.
It isn't common then.
You're not sure what to make of this. It's very off-putting.
You know, Carnifex
You know of
is
mummies.
race,
This is not
ancestry.
behaving like a mummy.
I don't mean that. Okay.
Yeah, I've told you what you know, though.
Fine. Now tell me about your rice.
So you say legends.
I will
but-
say, just being near her, unless anyone is like actively resisting it, there's a very calming aura.
Oh hell no, I'm not resisting.
I want to be
angry. Like while around her, you feel a calm emotions in effect, basically.
Nice.
So you say legends, but do you mean like are there like legends up here, or how much do you know about where we're from?
Well, I don't think we're from very different places, my friend.
I mean, you live in a crystal sky castle dome jungle.
So-
That's very different to where I live.
We live in the same place now.
Where
She
I
stops and turns to you. Or
lived.
did you not notice the column of light was one way?
I mean, that still doesn't give me any information.
Very true. And then she turns and continues walking.
So did you enter the same way
Internally.
we did?
Ithri, internally, you are receiving some information.
No, that's no mummy. She's
Space
risen.
station.
One of the creations of my father.
Okay.
Do not trust this witch.
In fairness, you're a creation of your father as well.
Suggest such again. This thing is making a play at real life, but she's an imitation, a facsimile, and she wants something. That she is being pleasant means that it is all the more sinister. Be wary around her.
Hey, Ithri?
Yeah, I was being...
hey,
hello?
You're zoning out. Are you okay?
I was just thinking about one way.
Oh, I didn't notice that at first either, but I was just saying, it's okay. I think we could trust her. She seems nice.
Does seem very nice, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
As you guys are walking, she adds,
These gems, to be honest, I'm surprised that they exist. I had thought them little more than Gilder legends.
Can you see anything of the desert from here, or not so much?
no. No, you just see the domed sky and the
No,
jungle.
I'm asking her that.
Oh.
No. Not that I think I miss the desert much.
So you didn't see like the big fiery guy?
The Ifrit Calitharius.
Oh, you do know of him?
Of course. We had to brave some peril at his behest in our
Did?
voyage across the sand.
Did
It does not
when-
do to make enemies of a being so powerful and deadly.
Okay, well, just
Whoops.
to warn you, we kind of did that. Well, we let him loose, and then we kind of made enemies. But the
You
gems
let
are
him-
what's gonna seal him away.
Really?
Hmm?
They are powerful then.
No, just
Hold
trinkets.
on to them tightly.
Sweat intensifies.
Have a care, for such powerful relics attract equally powerful threats to them. Such is the way.
Even
Well,
here?
can we tell that she's putting out a calming aura while she's saying all this?
That depends.
Does it have a mental
First of
trait?
all, if Key was still detecting magic,
Which I am.
then you can make a knowledge or any of the magic checks to try to identify it if you wish. I mean, just seeing a mummy walking around, it might not be so surprising that there's magic on her. So I'm leaving it to a recall knowledge. You can do nature, religion, arcana, or occultism if you happen to notice.
We'll go with occultism.
Key, you're aware like there's magic on her, but it doesn't really strike you as strange. You have not picked up on the specifics of calm emotions.
Does it have a mental trait?
Let me just take a look. Yes.
I have this.
Note, though, that that's only if you resist.
Yeah, well, but I need to notice that somebody's doing something to me first, right? And then I can decide if I want to resist.
Oh, that's right. So, yes, you are aware, Marco, that as soon as you get within As soon as she got within 30 feet of you guys, you just picked up on, first of all of your comrades sort of relaxed a little bit. But while you also felt that, you recognized, ooh, no, that's something. That's something happened there. That's magic.
Can I? Well, if I try to resist it, will she be aware of that? Because it would just be my emotions,
depends.
right?
You never know. There's the will save if you'd like to try it.
Oh, sure.
Actually, I don't think it'll let you.
You
You can try with the token selected, but you might need
hang on,
to
I'll
just roll it from your sheet.
No, I just had to deselect the token, and then I get a +2 from +1, so 1 higher than what I'm rolling here. And I think I get this. No, sorry, it's auto select. Yeah, okay. So already the +1 is already.
Because I don't know if Selene would actually be willingly accepting this.
She would 100% resist.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Marco, you are affected by it.
At least I'm aware.
Sorry, opening up her sheet. She doesn't know what she's resisting. I think she just innately is like, no, I don't want this. That was not supposed to be a blind roll, so there it is. That's a Corvanian for you. Dude, calm down. Don't tell me what to do!
In which case, only because I feel like if there is a obvious we feel calm around and then Selene resisting, Medora is not willingly accepting.
So she has no real way to know what it is. She's just sort of reflexively resisting.
Okay.
And how that's sort of translating is as like a immediate dislike. It's very clear Selene doesn't like this pawness, and is sort of on edge. And knowing her well, like you'd be aware, like, yeah, she's on edge. She's got a hand on her katana.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys continue following this one large path between the trees through the jungle. What is your intent in this place, if I may ask? Did you stumble upon this place by accident?
Currently, water was where I was going.
If it helps, we go to the center of the Garden of Martek. There will be water aplenty.
When you say
in fact,
Garden
as she
of
says
Martek,
this,
Martek.
You get a sardonic tone from her as she says,
no relation to the legendary Archmage, I'm sure.
but as in this is all the Garden of Martek?
Martek.
Would it be offensive
The Garden
to
of
swim?
Martek.
Well, is she like correcting her?
yes.
Martek.
Martek.
Tick.
Such is what the Guilders call this place.
Sure.
Would
I'm
it
not
be
gonna remember
offensive
that.
to swim in the pool at some point in the future?
A question for Master Trificus. I believe.
I've learned
He
to
is
ask before I swim in pools.
Master of all beneath the dome. A holy man. Welcome, children, to the Guilder Village.
And as you leave the jungle, you see a village lies quietly near a calm lake ahead of you. The lake about 200 feet wide, 500 feet long, so the lake might be a bit of an overstatement, but it counts. Among the wooden huts with woven mat roofs, you see villagers quietly going about their business. On the north side of the lake, you can make out 15 heavy bamboo cages, all empty. As for the village itself, this is not a small village. Like, there are dozens of huts. Many dozens of people. Like, there's a society here. All of them sort of dressed in jungle wear. You can see that a few of them have, like, mishmash additions, like some old moldering leather bracers, or someone has a single steel boot, or, you know, things of that sort. She leads you into the village, where you can see there are already guilders who are, like, they have hatchets. They're cutting down a few trees. You can see that there is a large wooden table that has been set up in the middle of the little village. And already it looks like someone is getting something out of sight cooking. Like they're preparing for a feast. Do you do anything?
So you don't eat, right? But what does...
I do not.
Is there, like, what does the rest of the people eat here?
Tarantulas and squash.
Tarantulas, like the spiders?
Yes,
I've
if that bothers you.
I've never partaken.
Squash should provide you sufficient nutrition, at least at first, though you may wish to pursue alternate means of survival after a point.
Is there a reason why tarantulas is the go-to culinary experience here?
The guilders eat what they have available.
Are there no other animals here?
Harness! And you can see at this point
Giant tarantula.
someone is approaching out of the village. Looking for him. Why? Like, I've got all these tokens spread across my damn folders, and I don't know why I did this. You see one of the guilders approaching. This one wearing sort of a regal crown.
Ugh.
Village Master Bandit. I come with guests to
What's
see
his name?
Master Trificus.
Village Master Bandic. With a K, not a T.
Village Master Bandic was the recent leader of the guilders until Master Trificus and his company arrived.
How recent was that?
I believe 9 days ago.
Oh.
Oh, you got here recently.
Her eyes glitter within the wrappings. Almost mischievously, or maybe something else. Yes, I know. Master Trificus has spoken with me already, given instructions. Our guests are to feast. Welcome, honored guests, to the Guilders. I am told that you come from Grandall itself. Is it so?
Well, it depends on what you think of as Grandall.
That depends. How do you define Grandall?
How do you define it?
Aren't we all of Grandall?
No.
It's in each of us. Oh.
You do not know of the customs of Grandall?
No, not really.
Maybe we're just testing you to see if you know the customs.
Maybe
of
we're just
Grendel.
calling them by some other name.
I was gonna say, it might be just called something else where we're from.
Ah, that must be it. That must be it. Can words be steelied? Perhaps. Have you
What?
partaken in the steelies?
The Steelies?
Oh yeah,
What
I
is-
stole something off that lady I met.
At this point, Paunus is slipping away.
Where is she going?
Just backing away from you, and then turning toward the village.
Wait, what about Trificus?
You will meet with Master Trificus after you have rested, feasted,
Oh, that
had some
first.
steelies.
What do you mean have some steelies?
I'm told you might appreciate a bath.
I find that offensive.
Who told you?
Hey, Selene.
Yes. I've got sand in all
that's
kinds
right,
of places.
Selene, sorry.
In all kinds of places. So yes.
Yes.
She wanted us to go with her.
I think to here.
So why is
Do
she
you want me to follow her?
I think we should.
In the meantime, as you guys are kind of whispering to each other.
What are steelies?
It's like,
How do I
A ste-
partake in
Are
steelies?
steelies like food?
Steelies!
Do you eat steelies?
Don't they have those in Grendel?
Maybe
No?
of a different name?
Yeah.
I'm
It is
gonna-
our right! The holy right of possession!
Okay.
We engage in a steely! To show the great gods of Grendel how talented we are, and in our skill, open the way!
What is he wearing?
Oh,
Can I what's he got on him right
I
now?
feel like.
So
some
if I
of
like
us-
grab his weapon from his hip like this?
Are you gonna try? Like just
Yeah.
grabbing it, or are you gonna try to be subtle about it?
I'll try to be subtle.
Like how Marco taught her.
Yeah, like how Marco taught me.
Okay, so this is a pickpocket action.
Oh
Should I
God.
aid? Is that aid?
How would you aid me?
Well, from teaching you or something.
holds open
Because
the
you've been
pocket.
following me around all this time, didn't you?
Or I'm sorry, this is
Steel.
it steel or palm? It'd be
Steel.
steel.
Or palm an object, I guess.
No, it'd be steel.
No, palm an object is like taking it off a table quickly.
It's
Right.
public, is that okay?
Roll that.
Oh, okay. It's public, is it okay?
It is not a secret roll.
Okay. That's what's
Yes!
Oh.
Okay, Cora. Not only do you engage in a steely, you said you were going for his weapon.
Yeah, yeah.
I have added it to your inventory.
What the heck? Oh. Should I tell? Oh, okay. Then I will
You have
whisper
lifted it off of him.
I'll whisper to Marco, I did the steely. Now do I give it back? What do I do now?
Is it worth something?
I don't know. It's a weird looking I kind of show it casually, or subtly, look, it's weird.
Well, in what
Do I
way
give
is
it
it
back?
weird? You have to describe it to me then.
It says unusual dagger in my inventory. I don't know
That's
what
because
else
you
to
haven't
say.
gotten it identified. It's a magic
Oh wait,
weapon.
is it that or is it this? Steely, there's. Wait, 4? Where did these come from?
Maybe you.
Steely, what's this? Why do I have 4?
Oh no, that should only be one.
Okay, I was like, there were 4?
Natural 20, you steal 4 people's weapons.
No.
Whoa!
Hey, that's my dagger. Why do you
Had
have
a
that?
few.
Oh.
Ithri's
So actually,
hammer's
I
in
should
there.
probably put those back now that I see
Dude.
that he had 4.
I'll take all of them. I did get a net 20.
You know what? It's easier that way. So yeah, you just grab like a bandolier of 4 of them.
He's completely
Thanks, bro.
disarmed, this man.
It's just his whole belt and all of the attached weapons.
Yeah, I got
At this
him.
point, that's practically just a chorus special.
What do I do now? Do I give it back now or later?
Wait,
Maybe at
I've done
the
the steely.
feast.
Can I
Now what do I do?
unsteely?
How do you unsteely?
Just keep them. If you want to get rid of them later, you hide them in the hole or hide them somewhere or something.
Okay,
Don't have
you really
to.
just take things from people? For fun?
How do you think
okay.
I make a living?
I don't know. I never really thought about it. Okay. Cora seems pleased.
Okay.
Can I ask him how he's spelling Grendel?
I don't spell.
Period. I don't spell.
At all. Okay.
Do they spell in Grendel?
Yes. Quite often.
Wonderful! Wonderful! I shall learn! We shall all spell in Grendel! He calls out, and you can just hear "Wow!" from all the guilders in town.
Never seen anyone so excited about spelling.
I think you've just joined a cult.
Oh God.
What kind of spelling? Is it showy or subtle and true to the guilders?
You could do either. You could have spelling all over the walls, or you could keep a little bit of spelling note to yourself.
And Medora would like to conceal spell, go invisible, and fuck off.
Ah! Oh, wonderful! Wonderful! That is the spelling we wish to learn.
You know,
You can teach this?
where I come, we had
Master
competitions.
Trivicus does not teach to spell.
We had competitions for spelling. It was intense.
There are competitions.
Called the spelling
Grendel
bee.
is truly a magnificent place. You will share all of your stories, and I will prepare. My people will prepare meals for you.
Did you say he was wearing a crown?
Yeah, did you not see the picture?
I did. Noted. For Steelies later. So can we stay somewhere till the feast and have a bath and
A home. Yes, yes. I suppose you will be staying eternally now. We will have houses built for you.
Well, maybe just something temporary for now?
Nonsense.
Okay.
Perhaps by the mound of the lawgivers. Something to show that you do not fear the mad dogs.
Mad dogs.
And as you say that a little too loud, several of the guilders around you spit on the ground. He kind of
Who are
damn
they?
the mad dogs! Traitors of Grendel!
Yeah,
Responsible
dang them?
for our curse.
Wait, what? What curse?
The curse of the guilders.
What
Here
is
in
that?
Martik.
What is that?
It is due to the... perhaps I should tell you proper.
Okay.
Sit down. Make a table!
I sit on the
Wait.
ground.
Just wait, they're gonna make it. Yeah,
Oh.
If nat 20 is a table.
There's guilders running to start building a table. Ithri, the way they are going about it is probably giving you anxiety. But which is to say, it is not well. At the beginning of time, there were two peoples, if you can call them that. Damned mad dogs and the guilders. The mad dogs were terrible and powerful in battle, slaying we holy guilders, preventing us from performing our sacred steelies. One day, the master guilder told his people that they must travel to the world of Martik and work to be worthy of entering the Grendel. So now, we live in this world of Martik at the very gates of Grendel itself. When the time comes, the gates shall be opened, and we will fulfill our destiny. The greatest steely of all eternity shall be completed, and the guilders alone will be admitted into the grace of the master guilder, while the mad dogs burn. Such is our history.
What is the greatest Steely?
I just told you.
Yeah, but how? Why don't you just?
Where do these mad dogs live?
So you can avoid them. Wise, yes. Mad dogs.
Go on. Go on. Go on. Where are they?
That far away, huh?
He points to the southwest. He points this way.
Southwest.
Oh,
Down that way. And then to the left.
Left.
How far is it?
Left, left, to the left. Yes.
Your left or my
It
left?
is, it is far. Too far for a safe Steely. But far enough for an unsafe one.
Could you demonstrate one of these steelies on my friend, Monsieur Kyrek over here?
Don't you even think about it.
I would just like to see what he does.
Not
He
happening.
eyes Kyrek.
No.
Good choice.
That's it.
No. But fair enough. I guess. Well, when should we come back here? Is this where the feast is gonna happen?
What?
Later?
Yes, right here. Right here. How's that table coming? We're working on it, village master. We're working on it, but we need more resources. Cut down another tree then. Or better yet, go close to the mad dogs and take one of their trees.
But it's dangerous.
Oh. Can we...
4 guilders, one of whom wearing Cora's healer's kit on their chest, run off down that path to the...
Maybe
Hey,
we
that
should
looks
follow them just to
familiar.
oversee that they're not getting too close to the mad dogs, and I'll run after them.
What? No, they'll come for you. They'll take you. They'll stone you to death. This is folly. Do you hear me? Do not go.
No, Marco, you should stay here for now.
But I want to see those mad dogs. Maybe they're more noble people than this guy.
Okay, well, we'll maybe talk about that later. Together?
There's
I don't
a
know. I
figure.
don't. Do we really want to have dinner with some mummy and like
I mean,
this guy
What's
who
wrong
seems
with
to be
being a mummy?
deranged?
I'm gonna say Selene and Medora probably snuck away when I went invisible to try and follow the other one.
Great, let's just
Yeah,
all party
I-
split.
You were following Paunus?
Yes.
Okay. Paunus left the village and went west.
And then left.
Yeah, cut through the village to kind of disappear from sight, like, oh yeah, just being chill here, ha ha ha, and then left.
And then went through,
How
like,
fu-
literally through jungle.
No, only like the very edge, and then she kind of came out in the open path after a while. If you are following her at the split, she goes north.
Oh, disappointing.
I thought she was gonna be a mad dog.
Yeah. I'm a sly dog, so.
And
better go
each of these hexes
Different direction then.
is 200 feet. Please tell me my ruler is... What is that? That's not right. No. That's not what I wanted. I wanted a
Oh.
ruler.
Ignore that.
There we go.
Did the same thing.
These are not correct measurements anyway. Are they?
No, they are pretty close, though.
Okay, close enough. Whatever.
If you go corner to corner, it's 200
It's not like
feet.
this is a science channel.
Could be.
Point.
So that's 700, 1300, 2300. So it's over half a mile. Are you going to follow her all the way?
I think Medora at about this point would be like cast message. Probably say to Cora. Hey Cora.
Ah!
Honest is leaving. Selene and I will be back real soon. Just leave a message with someone in the village or under the first hut or something. If there's like a rock by the first hut doorway, leave us a message if you guys.
Why can't I just cast message?
She's going.
Are you
a
casting
long
message
way.
back on her?
Yeah.
Got one missed message.
We're gonna end up out of Rick, and it just cuts off.
Yep.
Hello?
That's true.
Hello? Hello? Hey, Village Master Bandic, does Pawnus not stay in the village with you guys?
Honest, the mysterious one.
Hmm.
I suspect at times she wanders here and there. She does not stay anywhere. But she does not go to the Mad Dogs. No. Curse the Mad Dogs! Curse the Mad Dogs! Curse the Mad Dogs!
Where's the Mad
Yeah.
Dogs?
Dang them. Did you offer to build her a house too, and she just didn't want it?
Master Trificus was insistent. They
Insistent.
did not deign to join with the Guilders, but to lead from on high.
What?
On high.
He points sort of up the hill.
What?
Through
You
toward the
shouldn't
jungle.
put people that are on drugs in leadership positions. So this guy just showed up here and then stealed away your leadership of the village? You gonna
Yes.
let that happen?
Truly a mighty specimen of a Guilder. I don't believe any Guilder has stealed a village master's position before.
No, and you just gonna let him
Greatest of
steal
us,
it?
and he will lead us to Grandel. He is the chosen one of the Master Guilder. His
How do you-
prophet.
How do you know you're not the chosen one? Why don't you lead your people to Grendel?
I'm not.
Are you sure? You look pretty chosen
Yes.
to me.
Master Trificus is the chosen one.
Who said that?
Master Trificus.
Hang on, Asko. I'm sorry I have to do this to you, but I'm saying he's the chosen one.
Oh.
Inciting rebellion. We need a
Uh-oh.
distraction.
Trificus.
But I mean, he's just a
Literally
lovely
only just
dude.
got here. We're hunting
guy is
down
the
lovely
chosen one.
mummies.
I mean, I'm not
We're
saying I blame
inciting
you because this is
rebellion.
utter madness, but
Literally's just hoping for some food, and everyone's just like, no, chaos.
okay.
Back the butt.
Lie.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm
Go
good at
ahead and
lying.
lie.
Oh, it doesn't trigger it. Okay, I'll use my skill action dialogue. Wait, why is this skill action dialogue not working now? What?
You don't have you have to have the token selected.
Oh, okay. Earlier I had to deselect the token.
No, now you got to select it. Got to keep you on your toes.
Which?
It's under deception.
Oh yeah, okay, there it is.
Yep.
Lie. And I'm mythical, right? So I get another what plus?
So you are
4?
master, so it goes up by 4. All right, let me check Village Master Bandic's stats.
Let's hope he has some. Yeah, I don't
Mithrie's
know.
just gonna party split to go and find the food in a minute. You start
Motherfucker.
rebellion, I'll eat first.
You wear the crown. You're the chosen one.
Oh. Well, it's not a critical success.
Oh.
Do you really think I could be? But Master Trificus said it was him.
But you've been here longer than him, haven't you?
Have I? I don't know how long he's been the chosen one. How old is he?
He's been only saying it for 9 days, so you've been the chosen one for much longer. Since you arrived
But
here,
he
you
said
know.
he's always right. What is? But if he's the chosen one, he wouldn't lie. But if he's not the chosen one, maybe he would lie.
Yes, exactly. And you haven't lied to us since we got here.
Oh, I have.
You have? About
not
what?
about-
Out
being
of the
the
sacred
chosen one.
steles,
What?
a commandment of the Master Guilder, thou must always lie.
Wait,
Usually.
so are we not gonna get a little house to stay in?
There's
yes,
no
but
food?
it won't be by the mound of the lawgivers.
Oh.
So you
So the
don't
Mad Dogs are
primarily,
actually cool.
We're actually building it over by the lake.
so you don't primarily eat tarantulas?
No, we do. and squash.
Interesting.
Side note, I don't fucking know why it is hyper specific about squash and tarantulas, but here we are, okay?
So people can say,
didn't-
ooh,
This
tarantula.
isn't me, man. This
No,
came
sorry.
from Mr.
Ooh,
Hickman
squash.
himself.
Okay. So what time should we meet here for the feast?
But we are preparing it now. If you wish to wait, we will feed you.
We were
Is
just
that a
gonna, you know.
lie?
And if not, we will stone you.
Is that a lie?
Aye, kid, I joke. You may go wherever you wish, except the dirty mad dogs. Then we really will stone you. We do not tolerate mad dogs.
I thought you said they were gonna stone us.
They probably will.
Because they don't tolerate guilders?
They do not tolerate guilders, and we do not tolerate them. And no guilder turns to the dirty mad dogs.
Sounds like a lot of intolerance here.
But lighten up, eh? Master Trificus will be here soon, and we shall feast with him in honor before the
Okay.
might of Grandor!
Yep.
And there's just more cheering from the village. And as like the camera pans up over the jungle, sort of the cheering gets distant, we see Selene slipping through the tree line, and we see brush sort of moving of its own volition like someone is with her.
It would have worn off.
I thought it was a 10-minute for invisibility. Is it
Oh
not?
yeah, no, it is a 10-minute.
Well, wait a
Faces in
minute.
the now.
How long does it take to go? I guess you're probably sneaking, so half speed. No, you're right.
So
You're right. It would
she
wear off
doesn't
after
need
a
to
certain-
sneak, does she, if she's invisible?
You still need to
And
sneak.
well, Selene has fast sneak. I suppose not for the time being.
If she follows
Okay.
the expert.
I'll say right around as you reach your destination, you can kind of see there's like a little. In a small clearing in the trees, you see a small, well-built log cabin.
Specifically, I would like to hug the shadows.
Heard. As it wears
And
off, you do see the mummy disappear through a door. Well, you see her knock on a door, and then it opens. You get a glint of steel, and then she disappears inside.
I would like to send Bolito as close to the cabin as he would need to be, so about 30 foot, for him to start picking up with trematons. How many are in the cabin?
Okay. So he has to make the perception check, correct?
Yes.
Why are my links not working? It's not letting me open any of my character sheets unless I find it in my folders. Go ahead. You can roll that. Okay. As Volito draws near, you're gonna have to remind me, how much do you get information-wise? What do you get from this?
Imprecise tremor sense. It's what.
No, I mean,
he
what do
knows.
you get from your familiar? Because
Where
if
do
he knows
I-
something, how much do you learn of what he knows, if anything? I think that comes down to what abilities you gave him for your daily prep.
He's got a whole bunch of stuff.
No communication, though. Okay. So you're not really sure what he learns. He's gone for, we'll call it 10 minutes before he returns to you.
And then I'm just gonna ask him to tap on my arm how many people are in there. Or how many things are in there, I guess.
You get 1, 2, 3.
Haskell, now that we are outside of the range of her calm emotions, does Selene look less uncomfortable?
Probably. She's a lot less stressed when someone's not trying to force her to not be stressed.
You don't like her, do you?
I don't trust her.
I don't like that she took us to the village and then slipped away. If that was me, that would be to spring trap. I have done
I think
similar
she was
before.
spying.
On
That
his
was a
behalf.
scout.
Three people. This Master Trificus is likely real.
I just realized, does she have terrain stalker underbrush? If so, she can literally just go right over there with 0 chance of detection.
Say that.
Unless they've got like life sense or something. Terrain stalker underbrush. Yeah. I'm going to take a look.
Going
Take
Metal Gear
Belito
Solid.
with you. If they move, tap Selene.
She'll take Bolito like a backpack over her shoulders.
Mhm.
And when I say she vanishes into the underbrush, in her case, that is not hyperbole.
Mhm.
As soon as she's more than 10 feet from you, it's like she's gone. Invisibility isn't so thorough. There's just a little light breeze through the reeds and the trees. I really wish you were present, because then I could describe everything juicy that she's learning. Now I need to check real quick to make sure that Trificus doesn't have like life sense or something. Okay. And you? Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh, shoot, that's fine.
Okay. It's another 10 minutes before, with a very surprising closeness, Selene materializes from the trees. She looks a little... Well, her face is mostly covered. It's hard to read. But she seems on edge. They are serious.
Let's go.
About brownies? Be more specific.
Tell me as we move. I don't want to leave the
Where are
others
you?
too long.
Okay, so you guys are making your way back to the village.
We
She
hug
tells
the
you-
shadows and the tree line as much as possible.
Okay. There was an old man, I think Trificus? Robes, hat, staff. Maybe enchanter? Or illusionist? I don't know. And like the silence isn't the DM thinking, like she's literally struggling to come up with how to describe the second one. Metal humanoid. With big glowing red eyes. Hat. Strange weapons. like, and she, like, is trying to make like a shape with her hands, like she doesn't know how to. Like a crossbow without the bow.
Okay.
But he was sharp. For a minute, I thought he saw me.
He was like, huh? Must have been a tarantula.
Did Velito tap your arm?
Remind me, what was that? What would that have entailed?
That they started to move to come out of the hut.
Oh. No. No, they were talking.
Did you hear anything?
Only a little. The old man put up a spell. I think they called one of them Sardak. They were talking about the feast. And then it... wall. No sound.
She didn't care that I started.
Say that again?
I thought they'd be interested in those of you that have star gems.
They were talking for a long time. But with silent spell.
Selene
I
doesn't
know the
have
one
the
you
read
mean.
lips feat, does she?
Ooh, that would be a game changer. Let me double check.
Just thought I'd ask because I have it in a different game. So
That would be really a different
It would be
story.
great, but I don't think she has.
She does not,
dang.
sadly. Dang
So
indeed.
Velito.
Yeah,
Grammar
Felito can read
sense.
lips, but he can't communicate what he's hearing.
hmm
He can tomorrow.
Your lips are telling me you're very horny.
Okay. The silence spell is not good. If they had nothing to hide, they would not be hiding it.
Gilders seem nosy.
Wouldn't you be? If you hadn't seen any new strangers in a long time and then we turned up, including a lizard.
Maybe he is worried they listen.
I don't think they're sneaky. They're not subtle.
At this point, I feel like this is a good time for her to start swearing as she realizes that her what was it that she had stolen? Her holy symbol, the literal symbol of Saragarda, was removed.
Mm-hmm.
The artifact, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I would have been able to find that at one point.
I'm going to kill them.
Okay.
Without it. We're not leaving here without it.
So Lady joins the Mad Dogs.
I feel safe to say Ava would be pissed that of all the things to be stolen, it would be that.
Hey Medora, this is message number 8. We're going to the pond. I don't know if this is coming through or not, but yeah, see you soon.
You're suddenly in range. You did get that, I'd say. By this point, like, you guys are almost back.
Wait. We must be back in range.
Oh, hey
Cora,
Medora!
what? What pond? We've seen another pond. Wait, what? Askel, what was this pond like? Or this bit of river?
So it was really long. It was more of like the river widening as opposed to a proper like lake.
Okay.
The water was flowing, but not super fast.
Okay. Hey, Cora. We're on our way. Are you missing anything? Hang on, wait. Shit. Hey, Cora. I don't want you to panic, but if you see the holy symbol of Saragata, you might want to get it back off whichever one of them little shits has got it, because otherwise they're gonna have Seleni's dagger in their throat, probably in about 10 minutes. Also,
Oh.
my belt of good health. I would like it back.
They probably
like
got
it back.
steelied. It's a tradition. I got some daggers.
Cool. If you could steely back our stuff, and maybe ask everyone else if they're missing anything. Also, I really mean it. There will be a dagger in someone's throat. Selene is on her way, and I've never seen her walk this fast, and we're no longer stealthy. If you hear stomping through the jungle, oh, never mind. Gotta run to catch up.
Selene has stopped in her tracks and is staring.
Hunting prey.
Ghost white. Turning. I gotta be subtle about this because I want Miff to see this, but I wanna tease a little. So this is only for Miff. Turning, you see that there is a group of 3 who are peeking at you. Which folder? Come on, for God's sake, Askell, don't do this with your organization. Frick. Okay. How would I
feel like Cora as well, by the way. You'd have got all of that in like chunks of message, because it wouldn't all fit in the same ones. There'd just be like a pause, and then someone's gonna die.
Okay, so it's harder to show the picture, so I'm just going to type a message to you.
I have Discord open if that helps. Send screenshot, please.
3 figures. 2 of them are wearing sort of old-style armor. You can see they've clearly got swords and shields. Big, bushy beards. And the third one is as described. I'm going to cut back to ye others in the village. Bandic has gone off somewhere. It's unclear where. He seems pretty excited. Guilders keep coming up to you guys, young and old. Like there's some young guilders who are like, "Can you teach me how to steely? Can I steal your belt? I like it."
Yeah, I'll teach you.
One of them goes up to Key and is like, "Close your eyes. I have a surprise for you."
Absolutely not.
Hey guys, if you don't want something
do you have those
steelied,
transparent eyelids that go up?
I would put it in my sleeveys or the back of holding.
There is a little bit of an offense when one of the more foolish guilders does actually try to steal your tail. It does not work.
Catch my fist.
Yeah, have it like kind
There
of
was
like
a
twitch,
core
so, like,
misunderstanding of
slap
your
a bit.
physiology.
That's attached, you know. You can't steely that.
Ith3, can you hear me? I don't know why I'm asking. You won't be able to reply. I told Cora that one of them might die. They've stolen Selene's holy symbol. We've got bigger problems.
A3 starts
Way
looking for a
bigger
holy
problems. I need you to find that holy symbol. We've got big problems. We'll be back as soon as we can.
symbol. A3 is going to jump
It's not
onto a
hard.
table and yell,
The table
Look
wasn't
at-
built yet.
look at it
The
onto a
table-
different table,
Table
and
collapses
yell,
because it's
"Who
built so
wants to
badly.
see tricks?"
Oh, me! Yay!
And
Focus
when they all
across the-
turn, Ithri's looking to see if he can see the symbol.
Yeah, you do. I would normally make you roll, but Ithri's perception is the highest in the party, even over Marco's somehow.
Mhm.
And also, they're not really hiding it. You see that they're just sort of tucking one of Village Master Bandic's daggers into a pouch. Cora, you've lost one.
No, I put them in my sleeveys. How'd they get it?
They're very good at stealing.
They can't reach
They-
into my sleeveys. It's a
They
magical.
steal these from the sleeveys.
They can't steal these from my sleeveys.
They might just steal the sleeveys. Careful. Yes, you could see one of them with it. The nice thing here is none of them are trying very hard to hide what they're taking. You could probably also pick out Medora's belt on one of them.
I am not looking for Medora's belt. I am looking for what I've been told to
Yeah,
look
he
for.
doesn't know about that. Hey,
Is
that looks familiar.
I presume there's trees nearby, right? Or some
Oh,
sort of surface.
Oh yeah.
This one can run up walls. Just Cora, and then Ithri's just going to make his way to whoever's got
Watch
the.
this.
While everyone else is distracted, Ithri's going to make his way to the person who's steelied the amulet.
To be a true warrior, you must
what
steal
you
a
gonna
leaf
do?
from this tree.
There's like, oh.
Oh my god, please
All of them are like,
get them stealing leaves.
Steal these leaves.
Verdant, dude.
Very verdant.
Ithri is, despite probably having quite dexterous fingers, is just going to go up to whoever is holding it or whoever is wearing it and just take it. No subtlety. He's just grabbing it.
Let's
and
call this-
moving with it.
Intimidation.
Intimidation. Does that feel right?
Ithri's so good at intimidation.
You stealing the wrong steely item.
You should have done the child tactic. Be like, oh, I really want to steal that. Can you show me how to do it?
Can you close your eyes?
I'm a child, not a dwarf. I don't know. Have they seen dwarves? It might work.
You're not convinced they have. They don't really seem like they're sort of the way they interact with you is more like you're a child.
Fair enough. Coerce, demoralize. Unspecified.
Coerce. Because, like, you're not apologizing, you're taking it, and if they protest, you are...
I mean, I did
Well-
look great.
Rolling initiative.
One of them, like, you go to take it, and he's like, no, that's mine! Get off, man! You gotta steal it proper! You gotta do it right, or it doesn't count!
Ithri's just not letting go.
Neither is he. Come on, let go!
Steelies.
Is that okay? Athletics. Make a.
He's gonna tense his arm steelies.
Neither
Steel
Askell,
Steely.
neither Askell nor the Gilder knows what to do with that. So
Ashlow, is Ithri's hammer made of steel, and you're just going to be like,
Steelies.
No, I'm not
Steelies.
starting a fight.
bonk.
Could this would this be a disarm, a grapple?
No,
this is
athletics,
definitely
right?
disarm. This is totally disarm.
Oh.
Fun
disarm
trivia.
athletics?
They did
There
give
we
me the number who are currently in the village right now.
Are you cutting his arm off?
Ithri's gonna say Steelies, take it, and then just start walking towards a direction. He's not really sure where Medora or Selene went.
Ithri, where you going?
Well, what the fuck do I do with that? How am I supposed to roll? What would be the roll for 20 to 88?
20 to 88. What?
What?
What do you mean?
Just roll a D100. And if
Supposed
it's
to randomly
outside
generate a number between 20 and 88.
roll a D100.
Roll,
Just-
Yeah.
roll
If it's
one
outside-
Where you
D88.
just go to Google and
Roll
put up a
1d88.
random number.
No, because
yeah.
it's from
The minimum
20
is
to
20.
88. Yeah. Roll.
Yeah, if it's
Oh,
if it's
if it's
outside
below
of-
20, just ignore it.
Yeah, if it's-
roll 1d88 minus 20.
Roll 3 D20s and a D8. and add
Oh,
20.
No, just roll a 1d8.
Thanks,
and
Google.
Not anything below 20.
I typed in number between 20 and 88, and it says there are many numbers between 20 and 88, including, and it proceeded to list fucking numbers. God damn it.
Just roll a D100.
There's
The
60
chances are it'll be
people.
between
There are
them.
60 people. God damn, Google.
There you go.
57. You weren't far off.
Sure.
Yeah, well, if you type in random number generator 20 to 88, it literally gives you a min max and then generate.
Look, I've added 20 for the minimum,
It's 66.
and then 68 for the
It's
up to
fine.
88.
We've got a number. Let's move on.
It's fine. Anyway, yeah, we didn't even need it yet. That's only if it breaks into a fight. What'd you get?
It's
36.
really-
Oh, no
Where you
chance.
going?
No
Oh,
chance of
okay.
him holding onto it. You wrench it out of his fingers. Hey! That's about the best he can really
And
do.
then Ithri's going to start not like sprinting away.
You're not
but,
a real Steely! You're not a Gilder, you're a mad dog!
Sorry, I'm new here. And Ithri's going to just.
Not gonna lie.
Ithri
There's
is
a big
not going to let
temptation.
go of this. He's
Okay,
just
you
going to
leave him
hold this in his
shouting.
hand. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. He's very upset, though.
That's okay.
Oh no, everyone else is watching Cora run up a tree and steal leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. The distraction suffices. I would say by this point, Midora alone returns. Does that seem fair to say?
Nope, I'm not leaving her.
I don't think
I'm
she's
not leaving
coming
her.
right now.
I'm not leaving her. So Midora
She's
has
not
walked
leaving.
up to her and just put her hand in Seleni's hand for strength.
Well, that's good. You guys are going elsewhere then for the time being.
She's if we're being taken
So-
elsewhere, then all I'm gonna do
Not taken.
would
There
just
will be a
walk-
conversation, which I'm leaving sneaky for now, and then
Uh-huh.
going the other direction.
Yeah. All Medora's gonna say is she's gonna send one more message and then go, Ithri, Cora knows what we're looking for. It was the symbol and my belt. Can you get them
And
and
your
hold
belt.
on to them and stay with the others?
What?
Cora, I'm staying with Selene.
I gotta leave. Oh, okay.
We'll be back in a bit. You are never gonna believe this. We'll talk later.
Try me.
I've got to be here for her right now.
Out of
I've got so
it
many
cuts off
leaves,
right there as you're
Medora.
out of range.
Oh,
Once again.
okay.
What do you
Well,
guys do?
Cora's gonna
Not
go.
you. I'll be back to Medora later.
Hello.
Cora's
gonna grab. Should we say, yeah, go get all those leaves, and then she's gonna go grab Marco and Key and run after Ithri.
Is Ithri running
Where's Ithri
somewhere?
going?
I don't know. I'm just going over to him.
Hang on a second.
Ithri.
Southwest. He's going southwest.
Ithri's going south.
Are we
Yeah,
going to the
Ithri's
Mad
going
Dogs?
down this path.
Oh, you're leaving the village.
Ithri doesn't know what the fuck's going on. He's just been told to get a thing. He doesn't know where anyone went, but he's now
Have
got
you
a
been
thing
told to go?
and thinks to get out
talk
of
to
there.
To be fair,
Cora?
I just sent you a message that said stay with the others, but sure.
I mean, to be fair, the others are going with him. It sounds like. So Cora goes running after Ithri.
No, on my way, I'm gonna get sight of Medora's belt and steal it.
Make a thievery roll, please.
She wanted me to grab that, so I
People
better
always
grab
forget that Cora has thievery.
it. I don't.
I thought you
I
did.
just- No,
Did you used to? You used to, right?
I'm not a
Because
thief.
you were picking.
You're
Why
not a
is that
thief, you just
deception,
acquire
apparently.
stuff. Ask I just drop your message as well.
I just rolled really good.
Yes, that's fine.
You're not a thief. You're just really good at steelies.
I'm just really good at steelies. I'm not a thief, though.
I got a plan for that myth. Don't worry.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
So you try to lift it and unfortunately get caught. And she's like, you were trying. You're very good. Keep practicing. You'll get it. You can do it. There was a good attempt at a steely. How you really want to do it, and she will hand you back. What else do you have in your inventory? She'll hand you back something that's yours.
Radioactive torch.
I
You
didn't.
can keep
No,
that.
they don't want
actually.
that. I don't think they actually really want that one.
I didn't keep mine.
Not in their outfit. If they picked up that torch, they might lose their entire clothes.
Marco's
Is
gonna
it the
be
one with the
stealing
healer's kit?
some bikini leaves.
No, that one you don't know where they went.
Marco not stealing the bikini leaves, just the attachments on either side.
You know,
Yeah,
have
he
you
just
heard
like pulls the strings.
Have you heard of tradesies?
What's tradesies?
It's where you have an item, you have something, and you trade it, you give it to somebody, and they give you something in return that you really like and want.
That's not tradesies. That's double steelies.
Oh, I'm gonna try to take the belt again.
It will be harder because she is looking at you currently.
Give me that. Just give me it. Give me that.
Turns on Halo, turns off Halo.
Give me
turns
that
on Halo,
belt.
turns
I
off
rolled
Halo.
better.
Yeah, but it's
Oh, can I do
untrained.
the?
That's still.
I'm gonna use a mythic point to do it with mythic proficiency.
Yeah, go ahead. Reroll it.
Can I
You know
keep
what?
that
This
roll?
is actually a legit good reason to use a mythic point, so I'm just excited about that. Okay, so you add 21 to that, which makes it a success.
You're right. That's double
37.
steelies. Okay, I gotta go. Bye.
As you're going here.
You could keep
That's my
whatever that
girl.
was you took. Okay. Marco,
They're happy for
keep.
you. And
Come
like,
on.
there's a few people who are like patting you on the arm as you go by, like,
Like,
good
you
job,
did
good job,
it.
you did it.
Yeah.
She did it. Look, guys, she did it. It's really weird. It's really, this is really surreal. And if you stop to think about it, you might break. So keep moving.
It's wait for us.
I'm kind of like wagging my tail as I go along and not really being
Letting
that
people
careful.
touch you.
No, just not being that careful about it hitting people for once.
Oh yeah, hit everybody.
Just like,
Or-
oh, sorry.
A3 would just make sure he's away from anyone who might steely from him, and then he'll wait for people.
Are you suggesting that Ithri isn't into this?
That is what I'm suggesting, yes. Now
Oh.
that something important has been steelied,
It's
My
me.
tail.
Fair enough.
hello,
I got Majora's belt back.
I don't like this place. I don't know where they've gone. I was told to get the
They-
amulet. The other
they-
words were said by Panicked.
Medora and Selene, they went to look to spy after where Panis was going. I know the direction kinda they went. I think do I? Actually, I probably don't.
They left pretty discreetly.
Yeah.
I would say you probably don't know where they've gone.
I don't know where they went.
I don't
But
like this
something-
place. I don't trust those people.
Something happened that scared Medora, I think. She sounded weird.
That's even worse.
Let me. Hey, Medora, can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Nothing. Too far.
She's out of range. All I can tell is she's. Wait, what is it? 500 feet away. Over 500 feet away.
Meaning she's at least 2.5 hexes.
She's at least 2.5 hexes away.
So right
Oh,
now
yeah.
you guys said you were going like here.
Hex is a very common measurement that we use back where I'm from.
What do we do? All I know, the only place I know of is where the Mad Dogs are, kinda, which is southwest and left.
Should we check out who those are? Just don't let the villagers
mean-
see us with them.
We've lost 2 of our team, and there's no way to know where they are.
But they went to.
Pazuzu is still with you, by the way.
Oh, Pazuzu.
He is in a rotten mood at this
Can you
point.
tell where Selene is?
You sense smoldering fury from him, which tells you no, he cannot.
Okay, well, we'll find her, don't you worry.
I am worried.
I was talking to Pazuzu.
Well, okay. I guess we could just... Have we seen any of these strange beings enter or leave the dense jungle yet?
A few, yeah. Like, they don't stay away from it completely, but it does seem pretty rare, all things considered.
I mean, I guess we could hide in the jungle nearby until we hear, or because if we go too far and you have to be within a certain range to get your things to work, then we could never see them again.
Okay, well, don't talk like that.
I mean,
Wait, we do know of one other location. Up high. He said he rules from up high. Points up the hill. We could go up. We could go up there, and maybe we could get a view of things.
We could, but I was kind of more okay. I don't have a better idea.
I don't like just sitting around waiting. I'm not very good at sitting still.
No. Okay, let's do that.
It's either that or I just start running around the jungle casting message.
Then how
Every
will
2
we
seconds.
find you? And then how will...
Well, I'll just run back. Nothing's gonna stop me from running back.
But I don't want to stay here in case they swarm us or feed us or steal stuff or...
Well, why don't we? Let's go up here first.
Let's go and hide.
No, let's go up on the hill first,
You hear
and then we can look.
suddenly
Ah!
wild cheering coming from the northern part of the village. Just hoot and hollering,
Did they get the leaves? All the leaves.
cheers.
I think that might be the ruler. We need to leave now if we're leaving.
We can't. That's our only lead because they went to spy on him. Won't it be weird if we're gone?
This whole thing is weird, and I don't have a better idea.
I agree, but I think we need to see
Let's
what's
hill.
going on.
You want to go to the hill?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
let's
go
hill.
this way. Let's go to the hill.
So, to be clear, everything here is flat with the exception of, like, the northern quarter of the dome, where it's higher ground, and the hexagon to the south, where you came from. The rest
Wait.
is mostly flat.
That's where we came from?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's where we came from.
Yep.
I see. So what was he talking about? Like he rules from up high?
He sort of
Is that
pointed
this or this?
northwest-ish.
Oh, it was northwest. I see. Well, then we need to go northwest.
But
and
you
the
said
cheering is currently coming from the north part of the village.
But you said you thought that these guys went south.
I confused my directions. I'm sorry. It's northwest, not
Okay.
south.
That's okay.
But-
I don't have a better idea. I don't suppose you've got a long range message you can send, do you?
Just 500 feet. That's as far as it goes.
All right, that's
Oh,
further than I can
you
do.
know what?
No, I
I
don't.
do have something. Let's hide in the woods.
Okay. We hide in the jungle
I'm gonna go through my sleeves.
in the north.
The jungle is thick and wet and blocks the way. Huge trees with large roots darken the area and provide cover. Vines drape from the branches overhead and creep over the spongy moss which covers the ground. Tall plants grow to full human height, their thorny stems an effective barrier. Movement in the jungle is at 1/4 normal speed.
I don't think we're going too far into it. We're just kind of hiding.
Yeah, you can do that.
I got this. I kind of wanted Medora to help me use it for the first time. I pull out a crystal ball from my sleeve.
Oh no.
We could scry on them.
Is that the one that
It's
is
not
just...
the broken one.
What do you mean broken one? Wasn't it just a toy? Like a fake
No,
one?
this is real. It's the real deal.
I don't know what that. Okay.
Well, I've seen a fortune teller use one before, so I'm gonna try to do that. And
But
I love how
Right.
Cora just pulls out these things from God knows where, and it's like,
No, it's always the sweet.
well, yeah, she probably has it. No idea where she got it, but yeah.
I like
Okay.
that she's completely untrained and she's just gonna wave her fingers around and hope for the best.
So I can cast scrying spell with this. I need 10 minutes.
Okay.
Toil
1
and
minute.
trouble, oogity boogity. No, for the scrying, it's
No!
what?
Oh.
Oogity boogity.
Boogity boogity?
You can't oogity boogity scrying. Medora will slap you when she finds you. Don't
You know, or
ruin
be really
scrying.
proud of. She's just like Medora showed her.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope, that's
No?
nothing like Medora would have showed her.
Or was it oogie
Well,
boogie? I don't
It would
remember.
have been boogity oogity for copyright reasons.
Crap. So yeah, I'll do 10 minutes.
Cora.
Should I do
spends
Medora or Selene?
I don't know what's happening.
I have to focus on
Yes.
one of them. Maybe Medora, she
'cause
should
she
know
can
what's-
respond.
She can't respond to this.
Oh,
Wait, can she?
I don't know.
No, it's a scrying spell.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
but
making
Hickory doesn't know that.
I don't
if I
think
detect
I
that you're
can-
scrying me, I could just flip you off, I guess.
Oh, I can also cast clairvoyance, but that needs to be within 500 feet.
I don't know what that means.
Don't worry about it. Okay, I cast scrying on Medora.
All right. And as Cora is doing this, like Pazuzu gets a little pushy at the end, like bulldozing his way in so he can look at the crystal ball and
Like,
see.
let me see. Does it flip on like
Who's
a
your
TV?
target?
Medora.
Medora, you get a will save.
Probably should have not chosen Medora.
I figured she'd know what was going on,
Yeah, but also higher will saves, I presume.
and maybe
Well,
she'd
does she
fail it
have to
on
resist?
purpose.
She does not have to resist.
Yeah, but I don't think that she would know it was coming from Cora.
It is
Hey,
correct.
Yeah,
Medora,
Asshole-
it's me,
like,
spying
that
on you.
well-known spell that Cora
Public?
has.
Or private.
Public.
Oh, you-
Can she
Legendary
use
roll-off.
a legendary
Mystic.
resistance to,
She
or
can.
legendary? That'll just
If
give
she
you a,
wishes.
to not give a bonus. Can she just re-roll it?
I genuinely don't think she would. If Selene and her... Selene's been giving her real misgiving vibes about the other people. I don't think
Misgivings. Was that a
Medora
code?
would. I don't think Medora would be willing to open her mind right now, considering the information we just got.
Dang it, Medora! She said no! She won't let me!
Knock knock. Who's there? It's me, Cora. Fuck off.
That's how Cora feels. I can try one more time. I can try Selene this time.
I mean, I don't have a better idea. Well, hang
Okay.
on. Just so I understand, what does this spell do? Scrying is like a
I just cast
magical
the spell,
spying.
and it like makes this invisible spy eye above them, I think, and it appears like we're watching it in the crystal ball.
Okay. I mean, it's some information, I suppose.
That way we could see where they are, who's around them, what's going on, if
Yeah.
they're hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take another 10 minutes and
The
try
jungle. Can you zoom out?
Zoom out, zoom out.
The funny thing is, unsurprisingly for a Corvanian, Selene has a higher will save.
See? Well, I'll try Selene this time.
Okay.
You don't
That's
know
another
that.
10 minutes.
Selene, to me, hello. Please let me spy on you. Yes, that one.
Hog! Okay, you got it.
Fuck. Hello. Wait,
Leave
does
it
that
to
count as a
Ava to
critical
pull
fumble?
through. Yeah, let me see everything.
Not in this case because it's not in combat, fortunately, but it would.
Okay.
It follows the target if it moves, traveling up to 60 feet per round. So you see the mists within the crystal ball sort of drift to the edges, and within you see Selene.
I see Selene.
Yeah, me too.
Standing
Oh,
in
right.
grass, it looks like, with a wooden wall beside her. And as like it zooms out a little bit, you can see Medora right next to her.
Holding
What'd you say?
Selene's shoulder right now for support.
Yeah.
Wait, so even if Medora passed the test, we can spy on a person that's next to her and that still works? Like,
Yep.
She's not pixelated
Yeah,
or anything?
That
like...
is a legit strat for the scrying spell, too.
Is to pick
That
a weaker
She wouldn't
person
open the
that's
door,
nearby, yeah.
so I'm gonna
Yep.
go look at Selene.
Medora is probably one hand on Selene's shoulder, and the other hand is like protectively on her arm.
They appear to be in some kind of a wood hut with like it's not actually grass, it's like a grassy floor mat that has been set up. It's sort of dim light. Selene looks anxious. Medora, would you say similar or more concerned? Or baffled?
I think she's angry, but she's angry at something.
Okay.
Do we hear
There
any
are-
noises? Any sounds?
For the moment, no. And then you suddenly hear oh boy. Gotta think on this one.
You put them in this situation, so
I sure did. You hear a voice from off camera.
move the camera over.
Enhance.
Damn trackpad.
I apologize. I wasn't expecting to have company. Certainly not you. And
damn it.
you see a man come
An
on
asshole.
camera.
I know who it is.
How
You see a man
dare
come on
you.
camera.
How dare you
Uh,
apologize so casually to her?
What? I said we didn't have wine. There's like a long pause of him and Medora increasingly aggressively like,
Yeah.
he's not getting it. The man you see on camera is none other than Prince Thrommel.
Oh.
He's got like some little palm fronds in his hair. And shows signs of having been here for at least a week now, maybe longer.
Does that mean he's showing signs of having been here? Like he got steely so
Got
much,
stubble.
or he's stealing from other people? Like,
Based on the shining
Moss growing
armor
on
and
his hair.
shield, you're getting less of a steely vibe from him, and maybe a little more of a mad dog. Indeed. The two Palatine who stand next to him are sufficiently reverent that it appears he is in charge here. But we'll continue that next time, because that's where we're going to end for today.
Turn the volume up. Boop, 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 boop.
who the fuck is that guy?
It's our brother.
Oh,
That's
no.
Thrommel. That's Prince Thrommel.
What? Or is that a yes? Yes? I mean, at least it's someone we
Medora's-
know.
all you would hear from Medora is like, you don't fucking know what you've put her through and who just speechless with anger.
Didn't you say she killed
calm
him?
down, calm down.
Mostly bleepable stuff.
I remember you.
Yeah. I saved
Is that what this is about?
life. I saved your life and you abandoned her. You
I
do
did
not know
not.
what she's been through.
Now, just a damn minute. I did not abandon. Sorry. Just a dang minute. I did not abandon anyone. In fact, I'm here fixing what. Next time.
Cora's eating popcorn.
That's just a teaser
I was
of what
going
is
to
to
say,
come.
like, I'm just watching through the scrying orb, going, this TV's getting good now.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. The leader of the Paladin faction is a big dumb himbo.
I messaged Ava and I messaged her a screenshot where I just crossed out what you sent me and just put my reaction. And I was like, open Twitch. Open Twitch right now.
I have been sitting on this for so long. Do you remember the first time you heard that Thrommel had disappeared?
Oh, yeah. And I was like, well, he's dead.
That is when I knew he was here. That's how long I've been sitting on this.
I saved his goddamn life.
I love that dopey man.
Wait,
You
remind
can't
me.
stay mad at him. It's not like
I
he
mean-
knows what he did wrong.
Oh, I completely can. I've stayed mad
He's
at
got
people
the
for a
intelligence
lot
of like a
less.
child.
Yeah, and I'd be mad if he was a child as well.
It's funny. Cora would have had a totally different reaction upon seeing him.
Oh, hi.
Selene is probably somewhere in the middle, I'm assuming.
I'm assuming that Selene right now is not talking.
I think she's probably trying to get past the shock of like,
Mm-hmm.
of all the fucking people to find here. Him? Here? Him? Like,
Ava's also messaged me a really good point. We didn't save his life in this timeline.
he did message you in this timeline, though, to say he is aware of what transpired. He was the one who called you to... Remember, he
Okay.
sort of overtalked the angel who was like, you must
Yes.
never be known what you did.
Yes,
Thrommel
it was horrible and
overtalking.
brilliant simultaneously.
Oh, man, that was a good time. Oh, what a dum-dum. Thanks for watching, chat. There is, I don't think, a game next Sunday. We will be missing too many players. We will be back in 2 weeks. We'll also be playing
Friday.
Good as New as what?
Aren't we playing Friday? Also?
I was about to say that. We will be playing on
Say it
Friday
faster.
with Return of the Rune Lords. Continuing that adventure into the legendary ancient capital from Thessalon. You can also find all of our adventures. If you want to know, like, what's this Thrommel business? What's this about him over-talking an angel? Nexer will will put on screen what episode you want to check out to
Aw.
find that.
Oh, that's mean.
Give
That's
him
what I mean.
homework!
It's okay.
Well,
Nexa doesn't need to worry because we have a.
You don't have.
fandom now
I'm
with the
sorry. You don't have to
episodes
do that.
in
You don't
detail.
actually have to do that. You
I
could just cut
can,
me saying that, and
I
then
think I
it'll
can
be
just
like a
put-
weird.
Exactly what I was
You're
gonna
right. I'll
suggest.
just cut you out there.
Nexa, just put the fandom link in. It's got all the
Yeah,
episodes.
can I just
True.
put
Oh, does
little
it?
annotations on
Yeah.
YouTube? That's easy, right? Yeah.
I put
Yeah.
work
Th-
into
th-
that fandom.
there's-
It's got links to where people need to go.
Nice.
There was. If you want to find anything from what we've been talking about today, you can find all of it on our YouTube channel or our fandom page. Or you could just get on our Discord and be like, "Yo, explain this to me," and be really
Yeah,
aggressive
that
about
too.
it, but nice. And that's an option. Otherwise, we will see you in 2 weeks or on Friday. Take care. Bye bye.
My.